Hello, everyone. Good to see ya. Oh, man, my hood's all messed up. Hey, how's it going? Luna, what's up?
Hi, how's it going?
Good to see you. Disc, how you doing?
Doing great. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Mike, what's happening?
Oh, I didn't see you there, Decider 12.
Oh.
I'm doing good.
I'd rather not see you, Mike. And moving on, how we doing? Manda?
Good.
Fantastic. And one of my favorites, the Dice Barbarian.
Hello, I'm doing great, man. How are you?
I'm doing great. I am your...
Chat.
Hello, everyone. I am your Dungeon Master and Elmo impersonator, Decider 12. Now let's start the show! Man, love that intro every time I see it. So, how's everyone doing tonight? Great to have you all here. It is Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern time. And I think we're all excited, right?
Definitely.
Yes.
I
Absolutely.
have been looking forward to this all week. So
Have you?
much. Yes.
Man, I'd never met anyone who looked forward to death so much.
Well, I mean, you got to face it head on. There's no use dying a coward, right?
That's true. That's true. That's
a hero
bravery.
lives 1,000 times. What is it? I forget.
I'll let you
I won't
sort it
go
out.
on.
No, go ahead. Give me all the different versions you're about to spew out.
Prophetic, man. Just keep going.
Yeah. A hero dies 1,000 times and a legend lives forever. I don't know.
Yeah, that's definitely not what it says.
No, but it's what we're rolling with.
I like it. I like it a lot. That's the next shirt. Hero dies 1,000 times, but a legend, they don't.
They
But-
don't.
But a
They
legend,
They don't.
or as I like to call
They
it,
don't.
it don't.
It don't.
They don't.
Or as I like to call it, a leg end, because it's spelled the same way.
I'll see you. I'm just done.
It's all I got these days. All right, I was sitting here in my home, just like writing terrible jokes. It's not going well. That's the only one I wrote. So I looked at it for a whole week. But hey, what are you gonna do? Yeah, I wrote that. Yeah, I wrote it. I'm taking credit for it myself. How's everyone
At
doing
least
out
take
there?
credit for it. That's commendable.
I definitely
Very
didn't.
heroic.
I actually just stole it, so oh well, too late. Copyrighted content? I don't think so, but welcome everyone to Tabletop Tavern 2. We are excited as usual to bring you some brand new stuff. Tonight's episode is going to be jam-packed full of action, adventure, strategery, and maybe, if we're lucky, a dog. So on that note, I want to introduce our cast here. We've got Luna playing the role of Evie. How have you been since the last time I spoke to you?
I've been good. I've been busy, but yeah, I'm doing well. I'm excited to bring Evie back out tonight. So
Yeah,
it'll be fun.
make it sound like she's like a car you keep in the garage.
Well, yeah, isn't that where you keep all your characters?
I just shove them all in the garage until I'm ready for them. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
That's totally what I do.
Oh boy. Remove Disc playing the role of Marktov. How have you been, my friend?
I have been fantastic since last week.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. We always like fantastic around here. I prefer superb, but fantastic will do. Mike, How you doing?
I'm doing good, Decider 12. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine, Mike Muck 13.
I wanted to share with everybody that I'm really excited to be playing games with you tonight.
Why, that is
Not you-
fantastic.
Not you, Decider, so much, but it's nice to sit back and let Decider make a train wreck of himself, and for me to show up and roll dice.
Well, you've come to the right spot, my friend, because that is guaranteed to happen.
All right.
Manda playing the role of Shula, or someone said Shula Dawnstar last week.
Yeah, somebody pointed out that in Fantasy Grounds, the last name was Dawnstar,
Is
like
it really?
the town in Skyrim, but I think I changed
It
it.
is. It says Dawnflower.
Okay, we're good now.
Aren't you the one who made the character in Fantasy Grounds?
No, I blame you.
You blame me. I did not make your character. You wrote that yourself, okay? So.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, must have been the wind. Anyway.
Yeah.
But you've been good?
Yeah, just trying to stay sane and positive during this time in our world. So, yeah.
I'm right there with you. So yeah, I mean, this is a great place to be if you want to stay sane and if you want to stay positive. I don't know about sane. But,
Yeah, sane.
How positive is death, though? Like you're gonna kill you. I walk in and you're just gonna kill my character. How positive is that?
it's a sweet, sweet release for all of us.
True.
So that way
All
we
of
don't
you
have to deal
guys.
with you on this show.
Wow.
Yep.
We went there.
All right.
Rude.
Dice Barbarian, my friend. How are you doing? And playing the fantastic role of Orion, of course.
I am effervescent. I'm great.
Effervescent. Bring in the vocabulary.
Yeah. I'm happy. I had a great last Thursday on the Tavern Talk with all the folks. Hope you guys checked that out. It was really good. And I'm excited to get into Orion and have some more fun. And I hope everybody has fun too.
Do you also keep him in the garage like Luna keeps her characters?
Oh no, he's on my couch right now. He's just chilling.
Oh.
He's having himself some Cheetos.
See now,
A beer.
Where are the Cheetos?
see now that seems much more respectable than just shoving him in the garage. But
I
I don't
probably
know.
shouldn't mention that I don't even have a garage.
oh, what? Then where are you keeping them? Oh, the mysteries.
Someone else's garage.
Somebody
Someone
else's
else's
garage. A storage unit down the road.
Oh, great. Fantastic. So yeah, let's see here. Why don't we get some dice rolls to see who will be doing our lovely recap. And then after that, I will read off our bonuses and some final notes, and we'll get going. So who is going to be the lucky?
No!
God.
I didn't see anything yet.
There's one more, isn't there? Isn't
Oh.
there one more?
So
Oh,
why
great.
don't you guys read off your rolls in the order you rolled them?
I've got a 10. Arcturus got a 10.
Bro, that's halfway decent. Yeah. Anyone else want to read theirs?
I have a
I
have a
Orion
14.
got a 12. Oh, sorry, Luna.
No, you're okay.
14 from Luna. Okay. And you said Orion got a 12. Oh, man.
Yep, got a 12.
Shula got an 8.
Ooh, that sounds like the lowest, unless there's one more person to read it off.
Look at all the ones.
Yeah,
in
if
chat.
only there was one more person who definitely didn't just roll a 1 there.
No. Congratulations. You've already gained the title of being number one for the night.
Number 1! Woo! Yeah!
Because the number one stunner.
I did roll a 1.
Yep. Hey, well, congratulations on being the very first player on Tabletop Tavern 2 to have to read the recap. It is an honor and a privilege.
Yes, it is.
So, tell us.
You sound so excited.
I mean, the good thing is that we have a long list of notes now in our group chat that you can draw from if needed. So,
Wink, wink.
I want you
Don't
to do
judge.
it blindfolded. All right, go ahead and give everyone a nice little
Okay.
recap of last week.
So last week, we all either were already in town or arrived in town, and we started off with Arcturus. Arcturus bumped into an orc, and there were a bunch of little children around. They all came up and gave him a nice little hug, and nothing nefarious happened there.
Nothing.
Until 10 seconds later when he found out that some of his things including his ring, was missing. He sends out a little bird to try to scout the area for those children, but can't find them. And he finds instead a note that leads him to a specific location. Then we go over to my character, Marktov, who had a cat at the end of a job, and he brought that cat to an alleyway to give to a family of a couple little kids and like an adult guy. He bought a ring from that man, and the children came and gave Marktov a hug. Again, nothing nefarious. Then they all went around a corner, and sad things happened to that cat, which I will not repeat.
Understandable.
Yeah. So, Shula then found an orphanage with a bunch of kids who have been abandoned. Fire happened in there. I'm convinced that the children set the blaze.
Unconfirmed.
What kind of children would do that?
The best kind, non-nefarious kind of children.
Non-nefarious.
Cool kids.
The cool kids.
And the cool kids set the fire.
Yeah.
One of them was trapped underneath a bookshelf. Shula was panicking, trying to lift the shelf, and I believe that was the first nat one of the night.
It was.
Didn't go so good. Orion went over to like the water area with the docks to find an artifact that had been lost at sea. One of the children was there.
Children.
They were there, and they pushed him in the water and stole his notebook. What else? Evie met up with a man with a sick dog. He had a kid as well. She tried to heal the dog, but it ended up dying anyway. The kid runs off crying, and the man follows, but drops an empty vial. She picks up the vial and figures out that inside was some sort of acidic compound thing. And she also notices that she's missing something valuable to her, a picture and a couple gold. And everybody gets a note telling them to come to the house. Oh, Shula lost all of her gold, I'm pretty sure.
No. She has 3.
Oh, that's right. Most of her gold.
I kept her with. I made sure she had something.
Anyway, we all find a note. We all do our various things in the town. Our tourists got a little information from a man named Stev, and then found a bar by a man named Steb, who told him about all the children who've been thieving things.
No relation, by the way.
No relation.
No relation.
None.
But after that, Marktov went over there, and the 3 others were using stealth to kind of blend into the crowd with varying degrees of success. Chula got several nat ones during this time. Marktov just enters the building while everybody's kind of distracted. Not purposefully, just went in. He hit a note, he grabbed it, took it, drank some bread, ate some wine. And then everybody started filtering one by one in there. We finally met a lady named Zolara.
You want me to spell it for you?
Nah, it's all right. She wanted us to take care of a man named Gaedrons Lambs, who was the one who stole everything from us using the children.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, I guess. I guess allegedly. Let's see, what else? Oh yeah, she was also wronged by him. Her harrow deck was stolen from her, and her son went to retrieve it. He was successful in his negotiations with Gaedrons Lambs and brought it back to her. And then he was murdered. And that's what she told us, and she showed us the harrow deck. And she said she wanted us to go and find and take care of Gaedrons Lambs, and in exchange she'll give us a harrow reading each and stuff. I think that's all that happened. Anything I'm missing?
Oh, the cliffhanger.
Oh yeah, that's right. Zolara's child actually wasn't murdered, was outside just watching us. That's my headcanon.
That's a bold assumption.
That's definitely what happened.
A really bold
But-
assumption.
We did hear footsteps running away of a child.
Potentially. I don't think I said the word child.
Well, you said small footsteps, so I
did.
guess
That could be a
I guess
pigeon.
it could have been a halfling.
It could have been
Yeah,
a,
you're right.
it could have been a curious pigeon.
Goblin.
It could have
I
been a
don't-
goblin.
I don't think it was a pigeon.
Could have been a lot of things. I think you're awfully assumptuous to think it was
Could have
children.
been a mouse, depending on how small the footsteps.
It could have been. Yeah, I would have had me roll perception for that one. But yeah, you did a great job there. That was a brilliant recap.
Good job, Mark.
Thank you.
Good job.
Clap HD.
Excellent.
Clap HDs.
Yeah. Does anyone else want to add anything else, or are we good to go?
Did we get the part about Orion and Shula sneaking around like some thugs, like some expert spy, like
We didn't. We
super
didn't, and there's a
thug.
reason for that because you guys did it so well. No one saw it, so no one can tell the
Oh,
tale.
Yeah, that's a great
I
point,
saw
man.
it,
Think
but-
about it.
It wasn't my recap to tell.
Exactly. So we
Marco
do.
was already in the building.
he's in there. So we do have some fantastic bonuses that were given out by our community. So I would like to thank Optimus Subprime Mortgage for giving a +1 to Luna, a +1 to Shula from Floop. We've got Quaman. I like saying Quaman now. It's fun.
Oh man.
Quaman. Quaman has given a +1 to Shula as well. She's gonna need them. +3 from Optimus Subprime Mortgage to
Everyone
Shula.
feels sorry for me now.
They do.
They know what's gonna happen.
I do
No.
want to point out that a nat 1 plus whatever is still a nat 1. So
Well, it depends. Not on a skill roll.
I mean, no, but just saying, like in combat, it's still gonna be no good. So we shall see. +1 to Evie from Quaman. And did I miss anything?
Did you get them from the redemption for the
Nope.
Can you see that?
Nope.
Or do you want me to read it for you?
Please.
Okay. Evie, you have been given a +1 token from Quadman. Mana from Optimus Supply Mortgage, you've been given a +3 token.
I think we already got those.
No,
No? We don't have that one?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, they
Nope.
were.
these are points.
Yep,
These are
you're right.
points.
Yeah, that's why I read it already.
Optimus Subprime Mortgage has given Manda a advantage roll.
Oh, I don't have that one, yeah.
Floop has given Shula a +1. And the rest, I believe, are for Null Nexus. So good to
I
go.
also have a +1 from Nate's Knife Pit that was put in our staff chat from Yachts.
Excellent.
Okay.
And
Yes.
I think I still got one last week from Quaman that I haven't used. Do they carry over?
Yes.
Okay, good.
So use them wisely. Use them well, use them often, use them. Because our fantastic audience is very polite to attempt to give all of you a hand. I've still got like a boatload of ones because I didn't get to roll too much last week. So prepare to go down. Yeah,
Uh-oh.
that's right.
Okay.
Yeah, and without any further ado, we
Actually, without further ado, Honey Badger just redeemed a +1 for Shula as well.
okay. That's fair enough. I will allow this, Honey Badger.
Thanks, guys. I see the confidence in my dice tonight. I appreciate it.
I mean, you were number 1, so
I mean, you are number
Yeah.
1. Shula is number 1.
I'm number 1 this week.
Number 1.
so far. And that could change. That could change any moment.
Very true. Very true.
Yeah.
All right. So when we last left off, we were at the house of Zalara. Zalara was telling you the tragic tale of how her son unfortunately was killed by Gaedron Lamb for retrieving her Haro deck, which was stolen by his little lambs, or better known as the little children who run around the street stealing things. Yeah, that's a better known way to say it, right?
Yeah, it's their official name too.
It's the official name. Yep. Just like
Yeah.
that, in quotes. We are currently in the house. And you guys have all agreed now to go seek revenge. She's found out through her harrowing where Gaedron dwells. And she has asked all of you to go get revenge on her behalf and on your own behalf possibly to retrieve your own items. Suddenly, we heard a pitter-patter running away from the front door. And with that, I hand it over to you beautiful people.
Did we all hear this? I forget, or if it was
Yes.
only we all heard it.
You all heard it.
What was that?
It sounded like steps running away from here.
Yeah, that sounded like little footsteps outside the door.
Is that a
Maybe.
pitter
Markov is-
patter?
Gonna stand up and walk towards
Well,
the door,
guys.
open it up.
Let's get
Let's
at her.
Get at her.
Okay. Let's get pitter patter. Let's get. Oh no. All right. So Markov, you're getting up and you're going towards the door.
Indeed.
All right. So you get up. You go towards the door.
I open the door and look out.
Okay. You do need to roll me a perception at that point.
Okay, perception is right here.
Come on. that one.
Comes my perception.
Oh.
20 minus 1 for 19.
Wow, you're quite the opposite ends of the spectrum so far.
Whoa, first roll.
Well,
This is the last 20 of the night for anybody.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't say that.
So you see off to your right, two children just barely making it around the corner before they get out of your sight.
Mark, what do you
Children.
see?
Children, to the right. They just went
Let's-
around the corner.
Well, we shouldn't stay here. They're probably reporting back, so we need to at least get out of this area if we're gonna be safe.
We should go after them.
Zalara, do you have a place that you can be that is not right here?
I'm so confused by this question.
Well, because Gaedron's going to understand that we are, I don't know, they're reporting to him, so he's gonna come enforce here.
Oh, I see. Yes, I have a place I can go.
Sense motive. No, I'm just kidding.
Good, then go
Roll
there.
it. Roll it.
Alrighty, hold on. That would be a skill, and 1 plus nothing for 1.
You believe she's telling the truth?
Okay.
Here we go.
No comment.
Wow, you're so poor that you had to use illusion to decorate this place, but it's your second home. That's pretty rad.
Well, I mean, buying a second home is very pricey, so I don't think that she would be able to afford to decorate it if she had a fully decorated home in another place.
I am
That's
not.
sound logic. Let's go with that.
She kind of
I don't
shakes her head a
understand
little
that.
bit, and she as she
Let's
shakes
go.
her
Let's
head,
go run after them. Let's go.
she just walks out the back door. and just-
I think we need to catch them before they get too far
I think
away.
that's a good
and
plan. Let's go. I like to
report
start
anything.
making my way out the door.
All right,
Alright.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
start moving as
Hello.
well.
So you, as a group, are moving out the front door in a
Mhm.
non-congested way. You all have basic manners and have allowed each of you to pass through the door. And where would you like to go from here?
To the right.
To the right, to the right. Okay. So you head to the right, and you go to the corner. You saw them wrap around. It appears to be an alleyway going between some buildings.
Does it look like a murder alley?
I wouldn't say murderous. I would say not well traveled.
What are the two buildings?
The building on the right is building number 1. The building on the left is building number 2.
Oh my
Perfect.
god.
They're taller buildings, maybe 2 storehouses. But these are tight packed cities, so
Excellent.
Down the hallway I go.
okay.
Is there anything
It's
for
an alleyway.
to
Alleyway.
hide behind?
There are several trash collection areas and like discarded bags. Just like it's a messy alleyway. I would describe it similar to like, there's dumpsters and stuff in there, but yeah.
I yell, Orion, did you prepare a fireball today? And I'd like to try and bluff.
All right, go ahead, roll it.
Skills.
Sure.
That would be a 3 plus 4 for 7.
Okay. All right, yeah, you yell that.
Okay.
Little children, didn't anybody teach you that it is rude to listen in on private conversations? As
Oh,
I'm
maybe
walking
goes.
down the hallway.
Yeah, as they're running, I'm going slowly behind everyone, and I'm inspecting the ground to see if anything was dropped, to see if I could pick up any footsteps of youngins that are fresh.
Okay.
And try
That's
to
what I'm
pick up
doing
a.
too.
Okay. Cool. Let's see here. Everyone, give me a perception, and Orion and Shula give me survival.
Yeah.
In addition to a
boy.
perception as well. So.
Oh, so
All right, here we-
That'd be a
Oh,
12 plus 2 for
yeah.
14.
okay,
Survival.
that's a 7
I got,
for me for perception.
Sorry. I got 4 plus 4 for 8.
I get a 20 minus 1 for 19.
Damn.
I got my survival was a 4, and my perception was a 1 plus 9 for.
I
We
got
all
7 for
suck.
perception.
So I trip over. So what you see is Orion's walking, and he slams into a dumpster, and he falls over really quick, and he's like, "Oh, yeah, crazy."
You have
Crazy
no
critters around.
you have no
Yeah.
idea where you are or
Yeah,
where you're
I'm
going.
lost.
or what
I've
you're
lost my
following.
friends.
Just-
I am in an alley alone.
Okay, so what's gonna happen here is Arcturus, Marktov, and actually somehow Orion, you hear a slight rustling in under a pile of bags about 10 feet down the alley from where you are.
On the left or the right side of the alley?
On the right side.
Okay. And I can see it clearly from where I'm at.
Yes.
I want to go over there and kick the bag.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? You go over, you kick the bag, and all of a sudden you hear, "Ow! Please, please don't hurt me, please."
I'm watching the rooftop.
I'm gonna yell at you. Stay still. I have a dangerous spell here that I'm ready to cast. If you cut and run, or if you try to attack any of us, I will slay you instantly.
Please, please. I didn't mean anything. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Show yourself. And I want to put my hand out like I'm casting a spell.
Okay. The child pulls himself out of the bags. He's shaking. Actually, he's very nervous right now.
I want to try to intimidate him further.
All right. Roll it.
That's a 6 plus 4 for a 10.
Okay. Let's see here. He is he's still shaking. He's begging. He's just like, "Please, please, I'm sorry. I'm sorry."
Are you one of Gaedrons Lambs?
No, not me. I'm not a Gaedron. I'm not with him.
I want to see if I can tell if he's being upfront with me.
That'll be a sense motive. Do
I
it.
also want to roll that.
Yeah, feel free. Anyone who's
that'd be-
listening.
Yeah, same.
Can I move past them while still looking at the roofs and look down past the alleyway to see if there's a group of kids still running?
Sure. Yeah.
Oh no, I got a 1 minus 1 for 0.
Which is a 1.
I
Mark
got 8
Tov,
plus 4.
do you
for
know how
12.
to roll anything besides 1s and 20s? I just
No, those are the only things I can roll tonight.
This is amazing.
Those stats are going to be padded.
Okay. Let's see here. You all think that he is telling the truth.
Who are you?
Where is your friend?
Orion, as you are continuing to scout while this conversation's happening, you happen to notice a garbage can that the lid kind of shifts a little bit tighter.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna look at that lid. I'm gonna
As
find out
you
what's going on that.
Yeah, and the rest of you, as you are interrogating this child, he is kind of. You asked him, where the other one was, and he kind of is looking over towards Orion right now.
I'm
So
moving in with my wand out, and I'm slowly creeping up on this can. And playing.
okay, you're sneaking up to it, sneaky
Mhm.
like.
Yep, just like Shula showed me.
Good luck.
All right. So
And then
you
I'm just gonna lift the lid up and be like, "What are you doing?"
the child screams. Ah!
I scream back, "Ah,
Ah!
don't do that. Stop it. Don't yell. That's not good."
Please don't hurt us, please.
Do you have a book on you right now?
A book? I
Yeah, a book.
don't have a
Really
book.
nice book.
I don't have anything, mister. Please. We were just listening.
So
All right, well, come out of there. Come over here with my group, and I kind of like grab him by the nape of the neck and pull him out and kind of,
Okay.
gently escort him over.
Yeah, he doesn't resist. He goes with you.
all right, so I had asked the kid in front of me, who are you?
Okay. My name's Ben. And that's my brother. Sen.
Why? Why were you listening? Why were you listening to this conversation?
That's Zalara's home. She does all sorts of neat tricks. We like to see what's going on there.
So then why run away?
Because we heard things. We've never seen so many
you kids
people.
need
in
to
there.
turn out your pocket. Turn out your pockets. What do you got in your pocket?
Ben starts to cry a little bit, as you tell him to do this, but he begrudgingly does it. Sen, on the other hand, he just kind of empties them out. They have nothing on them. One of them has like some string.
Any markings on them? Any kind of like?
On the children?
Yeah.
No,
Anything
nothing.
that stands out?
Nothing you can see. I mean, they're wearing clothes that are. They're wearing relatively clean clothes. They seem to be in decent shape. Like, yeah, standard children appearance.
But
Who's
it's
the
not
one
like a
that's crying?
tattoo or a branding. That's horrible.
No branding.
But, it's like a.
The one that's
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. There's no markings or anything on them whatsoever. The one that is crying, Shula, is Ben.
That's the one I'm intimidating.
Yes.
Oh, is that the one that Arcturus is talking to?
Yes, the one he kicked, the one he yelled at, the one you guys found first.
I'm just gonna go over and kneel down next to him and try to kind of ease his mind. I feel bad that he's crying, and I let him know that we're not gonna cause you any harm, and we mean no harm. We're just caught
I want to know what's going
in a
on.
weird situation, and I'm trying to earn his friendship.
Okay.
Can I roll diplomacy on
yeah,
that?
please.
Good
That's
caster, bad
15
caster.
plus 8 for 23.
Playing good caster, bad caster. Oh boy.
That's what I was thinking. Good cop, bad cop. Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
So
That's basically what we're doing.
as you say this to him, he kind of tidies up his sniffles a little bit. Are you sure?
Of course. And I kind of just rub my finger under his eye and wipe away a tear. And no more tears. Everything's gonna be okay. We're
I'd be careful with. Sure, I'd be careful. Maybe one of your gloves is gonna go missing next time.
I kick a
No one
garbage
wants
can
to
over.
see
and be
that.
like, I kick a garbage can over and be like, "You need to tell us what's going on and why you were listening to that as hard as I can."
Friends, let us calm down. Let us calm down here. I am a paladin, and I don't like the direction that this is taking. These are just children. Don't forget.
Oh, these self-righteous paladins every single time.
I mean, it doesn't take a self-righteous paladin to know that harming or even scaring a child is bad.
Who are we going to confront right now, Marktov?
Gaedron Lamb.
Okay, but his pawns are what?
He employs children, sure,
Okay,
but there is no need to take it to this extreme measure.
we haven't harmed these children.
You just kicked one.
I kicked the bag.
There was a
I just
child
kicked the
behind that
garbage
bag.
can. Yeah, I just kicked the garbage can though. I didn't kick the kid. I won't do that.
You are scaring the children, which is
Yes,
not.
that's the point.
I'll give you that.
is
I'm
what I
trying to
want to
scare
do.
the hell out of this kid.
Yeah, it's not a good act.
It's not a bad
Children-
act either.
Do you know Lamb's children. I forget the name of the organization that they run under.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Gaedron?
we all know of them. They're all over the place.
Do you
So
know
you
where
could
they
point 'em out in the
congregate?
crowd?
I
If you
don't.
saw a bunch of them, you could be like, yeah, they're with Gaedron.
I mean,
Do you know where they are?
no, I don't know where they are. No one knows where they go. They come out and they disappear.
I'm trying to remember. Didn't she tell us he was by the docks?
West Pier 17.
West Pier 17. Okay, thank you.
I mean, my parents always told me not to play with them if I ever found them.
Your parents ever tell you not
Alright.
to use drop on people's houses?
With that, Ben starts to cry again.
I think.
All right.
I
Come
think
We're not
we
gonna.
can-
I say we move on. I say we. The longer they have my ring, let's go to Pier 17.
So you're
I
gonna
want to
leave,
hand.
you're gonna leave us alone,
motion me.
Mister?
And I
I wanna
take out
hand
2
each
gold
of them,
pieces, and I hand one to each kid and be like, look, quit listening to people's conversations and be good boys.
What did you
Get
hand
on
them?
out of here. Two gold pieces.
2 gold
One.
to each?
No, like 1 to each. Sorry.
Okay. So they
Martov looks at that like, whoa, that's a lot of money.
yeah,
Yeah.
they both grab one of the gold pieces and they look up, the biggest smiles on their face, and they go, "Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. I'm so sorry. Please, Zalara knows who we are. Just she can if you have any questions, she can say that she knows us.
Yeah. Well, don't say you talk to anybody
We
about
won't
this.
we won't talk to anyone. We didn't hear anything."
Yeah, that's a good boy. We'll get out of here.
And with that, they quickly just run away.
Okay.
And if you must know, they ran back the way they came and hooked a left. So,
On 2-1 and Lewis.
Brothers threw the dice and said, "Let's do this."
Let's do this.
Okay.
I like it.
God.
I like it.
Martov leads the way to West Pier 7 or whatever it was.
okay.
17.
So
Do we know how to get? Does anybody know how to get there?
I've lived in this area for many years. I don't know. Do I? I look to the heavens.
roll me a d20 because there's only 2 things you roll. So
I'm in roll for a 20. Oh no, it's a 6.
yeah, you're good.
So I know.
Yeah, I was just if you rolled a 1, I was gonna say no.
I do know the way to the docks in the area in question.
All right.
Follow me, and I start walking.
So let me share the map with you guys because I forgot to do that.
Do we
Okay.
want to go in one large obvious group? I mean, not saying
I don't
to
see
split
why not.
up, but maybe be more inconspicuous.
In onesies, ones or twos? We
I
could just spread
don't-
out by like a couple hundred feet in between us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, oh, if you guys really insist on it, but I don't think it's really that necessary.
Well, I mean, this guy over here is announcing where we're going wherever we go. So, I would like to try to move through the crowd. Actually, Markov, how do we get there?
So Marktov, I've marked on the map the southern point is Zalara's home. The northern
Correct.
pointer is where you're headed.
All right, so we got to go out into the main street over there. We got to hook a right, and then we just walk down for like 3 blocks, and it's like going to be the big building that's going to be on our right.
Okay. I'd like to start making my way there, and I kind of want to move through the crowd and just kind of try to blend in
So give me a stealth.
while keeping my eyes on any children I may come across on the way up there.
All right. So I just want to be specific. You are specifically keeping your eye on children.
correct.
Okay. Go ahead. Roll it.
For the stealth, that's 7 + 2 for a 9.
Okay.
And you want a perception for the other one?
Not yet.
Okay.
How is the rest of the team progressing?
I want to
Heading
grab
directly
the
there.
Evie and pull her next to me.
Yeah.
And I whisper in her ear, let's just laugh and talk and like pretend like we're BFFs and make our way there. it looked just like two girls chatting.
I kind of look at her clothes up and down, and I look at mine up and down. Yeah, okay, we can pull that off.
Orion's kind of like, half blundering through the city, just kind of like looking at everything and like casually staring at a building, totally not pulling it off. And
Okay.
he just walks some more.
All right. Excellent. Did we get everyone there as far as how they're going? Marktov, I don't think you said how you're progressing.
Just beeline with deadly intent.
Okay. So you are full on sprinting.
Not sprinting, just walking fast.
All right. So
Paladin.
A fast walk.
you're an armed paladin just hurrying through the street. Got it. Okay.
Tong, 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 tong.
Yep.
This
Yep.
is
I have my shield out.
Fantastic. Let's see here. It's not far, so it's not going to take you guys very long to get there. It's currently mid-afternoon. The sun's still up. And I would say with the way you guys are moving, Marktov is most likely leading the charge. How far are you guys behind him?
I want to stay at least 30 to 40 feet away from him.
Okay.
I think I intended to be about 30 or 40 feet behind the last person, but I am like 200 feet back because I'm just getting lost in the crowd and kind of stumbling as I work my way up there.
Okay. So, all right. So you guys are kind of hanging back.
Yeah,
little bit.
Shula and I are probably somewhere between Orion and everybody else.
All right.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah.
All of you give me perceptions as you walk.
16 plus 6 for 22.
I got
8
a
plus,
2.
8 plus 2 for 10.
Hey.
Yes.
A 2 is not a 1.
Yes, not a 1.
20 minus 1 for 19.
Man, Mark,
Did anybody check his
That's what-
dice to see if they're weighted?
goodness gracious.
This-
What color is he rolling with?
20s
Blue,
and
like teal.
Oh,
yeah.
let's all
Good
change our
choice.
dice color.
I'm changing my dice color right now.
Orion got 15 plus 9 for 24 on his perception.
Okay. Awesome. All right. Yeah. So as you guys progress, everyone except for Shula, you are, you don't see anyone, like any children about or anything like that. So it's a nice clean walk. There's no one really suspicious keeping an eye out for you. But Marktov, you arrive at the address, and before you is a building. So I am going to share with you guys a map, and hopefully you can only see a small bit of it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll place you
With
guys.
a whole lot of pins.
Yeah. Oh, can you guys see the pins? I can hide
Yeah,
those.
but they
right?
can't see what it is.
Okay.
Yeah, I just can't see it.
Can I hide those?
I don't think you can.
Well, that's silly. Okay. So let's see here. I'm just placing you guys on the map. Marktov, you're going to be the first one there. Everyone else is going to be behind you. So we're going to start with you, okay?
Sounds good.
All right, awesome. So Marktov, as you approach, you see what appears to be a building on the edge of the water there. It looks to be like an old kind of fishery. And I'm going to read you a small description of it. The reek of brine and the stink of weak dead fish hang thickly in the air here. The old double doors in the side of the weathering building are tightly closed. A drooping signpost hanging above. The sign it once displayed is long gone, leaving behind only a single short length of rusted chain.
Alrighty.
And I'm going to leave it to you to decide what you would like to do from here.
I would have probably slowed down, like roughly at the beginning of this block.
Yeah.
And not,
I mean,
basically charging.
I'm putting you guys on the map so you can kind of see what you would see, but
Right,
you don't necessarily have to be there yet.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm slowing my pace down to like just like a regular brisk old walk,
Mhm.
and I want to walk by. Are these two in the front kind of like windows next to the doors?
So there are 2 windows there, yes. They are kind of
All right.
boarded up, though.
Okay, I want to walk past the building, just giving a quick glance into each window, seeing if I can even see anything at first.
Okay.
But I mostly want to just get to the like other side of the building and just like wait for everyone to kind of show up.
Okay. Let's see here. I am going to. Okay. And you're just checking it out, just scoping it out.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So as you start to move past, all of a sudden you hear the barking of a dog coming from inside.
I would like to start to cast a spell.
Okay. I would say at this point you've probably arrived to where you actually are on the map.
Okay.
So yes. What would you
How
like
many
to cast?
people? How many people are around us right now?
There's not too many people walking around in this area. There might be one, like 2 or 3 buildings down, but yeah, it's more or less pretty empty.
Okay, so we're pretty hidden here.
Hidden is a relative term. I mean, you're out in the open.
But we're not like in the middle of the street, right? We're,
Right. Yeah, you're off to
okay.
the side. There's not much population here.
All right. I want to drop to my knees and I put my hands together in front of me, and I turn them to the side, and I spread them apart and I start chanting.
All right.
It's gonna take me about a minute.
Yep. So you continue to do that. The rest of your
Yep.
team has arrived by now.
Okay.
Evie, did you want to kind of still stay, like, not totally with the group, but just like you and I, just kind of hang back? I wanted to
can hang
detect
back a little.
magic on the door.
Sure.
Okay. So you're gonna detect magic in the direction of the door.
Yeah, am I close enough to hit the door? Or
You are. Yeah. I was gonna say, are you where you are on the map right now?
I kind of wanted to be, I didn't want to be right next to Arcturus.
Okay.
I wanted to make it look like me and Evie are
You're not the only one.
maybe separate.
All right. Yeah. So you guys are. Yeah. You can be there.
Kinda like that, yeah.
Yeah. You're gonna detect magic towards the front of the building.
Yes.
Okay.
Can Martov see farther down the side he's at?
Yeah. So he continued past the barking dog, and he is going to see that much, which I will describe that in a moment. So yeah, as you detect magic, you do not detect any magical presence.
Okay.
Do I see anything to the east?
So what you see is a dock all the way on the east there. So there's a dock protruding out into the water, but more importantly, there is a walkway coming across the side of the building. So a slippery broad walk clings to the side of the fishery, held together by barnacle-encrusted pilings.
Pilings.
That's a word. I'm not up on my fisher talk. So, so pilings that have had half of their thickness worn away below the waterline 12 feet below. So it's a bit rickety looking, if I was to use a word.
How tall is this building?
It is, so it's got, it kind of hangs over the water since it's a fishery. So
Okay.
you guys are on what is the ground level. And from your looking at it from the outside, you can actually see that it seems to go down another level towards the water.
Okay, but it's a single level. Like it doesn't have a second story.
Right.
Okay.
And I am actually, let's see here. Yeah, so no, you're good.
You tell me when a minute has passed.
Yeah, I'd say about now a minute has passed. So as everyone's kind of scoping out the place, you finish up your casting.
All right. As you guys stand there, a large rip in reality, a tear in reality opens up in front of me. a sigil starts glowing on my forehead, and out from this large Terran reality, a giant creature pounces out and looks around, kind of walks up to me, and then hits me with its head in like an affectionate nuzzle, and looks around at all of you, and I just roll my arm around it and rub his head.
I try to hold back a smile because I love Grump.
And I've placed him on the map for you, Mike.
Okay.
Yep.
So it's a large creature and it is feline in appearance, and it does have a glowing sigil on its head.
And when you say large, can you just how large is it, like in relation to your height?
It is about 5 feet tall and about 10 feet long.
Well, they're doing that too.
Mhm.
The dog that's barking, is it like aggressive barking, or is it just like a
It does sound
Nearby dog.
aggressive. Yeah.
okay? Is it coming from the building that we're trying to go into?
Yeah, you can hear it barking through the front door.
Okay.
I want to. Oh, sorry, Evie.
No, that's okay. I wanted. No, I'm not going to do that just yet. Okay.
All right.
That's
I'd
all.
like to. I'm gonna. I look over at Grumsh, smile, nod up at their roof, and I'm gonna have him trying to crawl up on the roof and climb up on the roof and look around, see if there's any holes in the roof or if there's anything we can see from his vantage point.
Okay. So give me a climb check for Grumsh.
I have to look at my sheet here.
Okay. I did add all
Okay.
his skills in.
You did. Okay.
I
Let me
did.
then. All right, because I had the character sheet up on the side. Let's see.
I also revealed a little bit off to the left-hand side of the building. There
I do
is
see that.
a small ramp. It doesn't go up very high, maybe about half a floor height.
I want him to jump up on top of the building.
Okay, so jumping acrobatics.
All right. That's a 9 plus 10 for 19.
Okay. Luckily for you, this building is not very tall. So yeah,
Mhm.
he's gonna jump right on up there.
Okay.
And I'm gonna place him. I'm gonna place him like there. Is that
Okay.
where you're aiming to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you would just. I feel like he would get on the edge first and
Yeah.
and slink down and look around.
Okay. Yeah. So he's up there.
Okay. I want to sense if I get any threat, if he sees anything threatening.
The roof is in pretty good condition, so he can't see like into the building.
Okay.
But he does kind of relay back to you that he can see more of this, what appears to be like a loading dock off to the left-hand side.
Okay. All right. If nobody else is going to take an action right now, I'm going to have him advance further and see if there's anything he can see on the far side of the building.
Okay. Does anyone else want to do anything as he advances?
I think right about then, Orion kind of Marcus Brody's his way out of the crowd and kind of. I hope you guys know who Marcus Brody is. That's Indiana Jones, people. And comes in and he just kind of stops and I'm sure he can see Grumsh now up on the building.
Yeah.
He's like, "Great galaxies, what is that?" And he's like, kind of flustered. He's like, "Well, we got a bad," and then he starts seeing Arturus doing his thing, and he kind of starts probably putting the two and two together. Unless you want to roll spellcraft.
No, I think
to see if I can recognize.
Yeah.
And then so he's just kind of like standing there with everybody else, like, "What are we doing? What's going on?"
Mark Tubb is getting a little impatient as well. If he hasn't spotted anybody aside from his friends, he's going to just approach the door. Not gonna like go in or anything yet. He's just gonna kind of walk up near the door.
Yeah.
Hang out. He's gonna hang out like kind of by the next to the door, right there.
Okay.
I'd like Grumsh. I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'd like Grumsh to be on the back side of the building to see if anything happens. I want to see if there's a back door that he can go in through, or a window back there, to see if he can go in through.
So, yeah, actually what I was just about to tell you is Grumsh has, at this point, made it to the back of the building. And what he sees is a boat parked out back. This boat, however, is not in good shape. It's certainly seen better days.
Okay.
The rotten deck of this ancient sailing ship seems to be barely intact. Its hull is worn thick with seaweed and barnacles. The ship is held together primarily by the layers of old rope that lash it securely to the pillings, right?
Pilings.
Darn it. I will learn fisher speak. I will. I'll make it my note for next week.
They call it angler talk.
Angler talk. Fisher
I
talk.
can make that up. I have no idea.
Fisher speak. I nailed it. I got it. You don't have to correct me. It's fine. Yeah, so the things that support the fishery in the nearby Broadwalk. The rickety walkway leads along the starship. Congratulations for playing Starfinder now. All right.
Yeah. What's the ship's name? The Sunrise Maiden?
The Sunrise Maiden, that's the one. So the rickety walkway that Marktov had spotted off to the east side wraps around to that, and it leads to the ship's starboard side, a foot below its railing. A single wooden door leading into the aft cabin bears a crude painting of a red fish on its surface. So Grumsh can see the deck there, but he can't quite see. Is he like leaning over?
Yeah, he's he's poking his head down and looking and
Doing cat
trying
things.
to see. Yeah.
Okay.
Just cat things.
Okay, cat things. So he's grooming himself, making those awkward maneuvers and just
Knocking stuff off the roof.
making the hairball sounds. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, knocking things off the roof. There's like an old toy up there. He just knocks it off. So yeah, he sees windows. That's it. They all appear to be boarded up as well.
They're all boarded up. Okay.
Yeah, boarded up.
What about I'm Grumsh. Grumsh, go check out the western side of the building. Is there any doors over there?
So Grumsh just kind of moves slightly over, takes another look over the edge.
I'm sorry, Eastern. I'm bad at this game.
Okay, Eastern. Hoi. So he moves over. He does see, and Marktov, you would have seen this as well. There is one door on the eastern side. The rest are windows.
All right, I want to have him jump down and stand by that door, and if anything happens, to try and go through it.
Okay. So he's gonna jump down to the walkway.
Yeah. Would you like an acrobatics?
Yeah. Give me acrobatics.
That is 15 plus 10 for 25.
Okay. So he jumps down expertly like a cat do. And how quickly is he moving over to that door?
He's just walking normal speed. I believe
speed.
It's 30.
Excellent. All right. So he'll position himself there. Would anyone else like to take any other actions?
What are we doing, guys?
Well, I'm starting to get impatient, like Marktov. So I'm thinking that I want to flank the door and go on the other side from him
Okay.
in case he wants to break through.
Marktov's sitting there tapping his foot.
I'm gonna move over to the eastern side of the building, so I have my eyes on Grumsh, and I can also I want to stay back a couple of feet to see if they open the door. I want to be able to position myself where I can see that side.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna move a little bit closer to the door, but not directly in front of it.
Never mind.
I'm going to move to the other side of this alleyway to the east. And I'm going to cover that alleyway, and I'm going to cover that direction off Marktov's shoulder.
Okay. All right, good stuff. You guys are positioned expertly around the edge of this building, as you have been for quite some time.
Yeah.
We're just more
the
better
skill
at it.
the skill you guys have of going around buildings is unparalleled.
I want to cast the spell.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to ready my whatever.
So I extend my hand forward and my left hand forward, and with my right hand, I come around and I smack the palm of it, and I want to cast Mage Hand.
Okay. What are you casting Mage Hand on?
I would like to open the door and open it.
Okay. So, so you cast your spell and you, with your magical abilities, attempt to move the handle of the door, but you don't seem to be able to apply enough force to open it.
I believe that door is locked.
Okay. Well,
Does the door open inward or outward?
It opens inward. I had to think
I'm
of
gonna
how doors
whisper.
work.
I want to whisper at Martov. Say, are you gonna kick it down?
Kick it down? No, I'm just going to open it.
Yeah, why would he kick down a door? Jeez, this is so crazy of you to think of such things.
I'll grab this door, you grab the other one, we throw the doors wide open and charge in. How about that?
This dog on the inside is still barking his head off.
And that's sort of what I'm waiting for, is for that dog to come charging out. And as soon as it does, I'd like to roll for handle animal.
I was gonna say, can you handle animal? Can you sue the dog through the wall?
I was gonna try that before, but I felt like I
could
was too
try it
far
too.
away. So,
I would like to, if Evie is going to attempt to handle animal, I'd like to help her as well.
Okay.
okay.
I mean,
So I
describe
drop
to me.
concentration. I just dropped the concentration on my mage hand at this point.
Okay.
All right. I'll move slightly closer to the door, and because also if a very angry dog comes charging out, I don't want it to bite me. But I'm gonna roll for handle animal to see if I can try to calm it down through the door.
Okay.
And I'm dropping Ray of Frost.
That is a
and I'm
19
gonna
plus 6
ready-
for 25.
And I'm going
I'm gonna ready
to
daze.
14 plus 4 for 18 to assist her.
Okay. So how are you attempting to calm this dog through the door?
I'm gonna kind of rifle through my bag for a second and see if I have anything that might I could either like kind of wave by the door to kind of be like, I have a treat or something like that. So I dig through my bag.
I just
find-
want to clarify real quick to make sure that we all understand that this door, you cannot see through the door.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
I'm
just
not
want
trying to see through it. I want to like be able to like throw it up to the door so that like it can smell it, if I have something.
Okay.
I want to. So in my attempt to assist, I want to say, Evie, talk nicely to it.
Yeah.
Maybe you can calm it down by just talking nicely to it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do that, and I'll take like a piece of like a ration or something and kind of throw it towards the door, and then be like, hey buddy, how's it going? Like, we're not here to hurt you. We just wanna find somebody and like try to.
Sorry, I'm warming up my my vocal cords to
Your
do
dog voice.
Yeah. So, I'm just getting ready.
And just talking very softly and and then kind of getting into that like, who's a good boy,
So from the other side of the door, you hear.
Well, geez, he's pretty angry. So I'm gonna try to.
I hope I win an
gonna just-
Academy Award for that, by the way.
Right,
for
that was
that,
epic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Thank
was
you.
pretty epic.
Thank you.
So yeah, I'm just gonna keep trying to like talk it down and like throwing like kind of trying to hold food like by the door, like, if you calm down, I've got a treat for you, that sort of thing.
Okay. Sure, yeah. You continue to do that, and the dog continues to do the exact noises I did before, and I really wish I recorded that as a sound effect so I didn't have to do it every time. So, but that's on me. Just lesson learned.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, I don't think this dog is gonna. I don't think he's gonna
Yeah,
calm down at all.
I don't think so.
Unfortunately for
Shula.
him, he stands between me and my possessions.
Everyone give
you-
me a perception.
7 plus 6 for 13.
Oof.
11 plus 2 for 13.
15 minus 1 for 14. Nice.
3 plus 9 for 12.
Grumsh
That's
is
20.
a 16.
All right. So anyone who is in view of the western side of the corner there off the dock sees someone peek around the corner really quick and then goes back around it.
I will instantly want to say to Grumsh, run west swiftly, brother, and tell me what you see.
Okay, so he's currently on a dock that can only move north or south. So
Yes, but he can jump up and run over.
so you're gonna have him attempt to go up
And over.
and over. Okay, so he is going to have to, because of how rickety this walkway is, he's gonna first need
Okay.
to give me an acrobatics check.
All right. Do you want me to? Is it a base acrobatics?
It's gonna
or
be
do you
base acrobatics to make sure he
Okay.
can keep his footing as he attempts to do
Okay.
this
Okay.
action.
So that's a 11 plus 6 for a 17.
Okay. His cat-like reflexes allow him to stabilize himself and prepare to take the action. So is he jumping or climbing?
He's gonna jump.
All right, jump it.
That's a 4 plus 10 for 14.
All right, so he jumps up. He kind of clings to the edge there. Give me a climb as well.
Okay. That's a 12 plus 6 for an 18.
And he's able to pull himself up to the top.
Yep.
So he is now on the roof. And he's going to run all the way to the west.
Yes.
As he's doing this, does anyone else want to do anything?
Yeah,
No,
I
I'm
want
still
to
holding days.
Okay.
bang on that door and yell,
I have a
"This
question.
is official Pathfinder Society business. We are coming in." And I'm gonna just open that door.
All right. So
Josiah, real quick.
yeah, I was gonna say, go ahead.
Dice Barbarian was holding a daze spell. Does it trigger when the guy pops around the corner?
Let me see here.
Because it was a
No,
held
it was,
action.
It was for the door. Yeah. I think I have to proclaim it.
Yeah, because you
Oh.
did say you were watching the door. So
Yeah.
Okay.
And I would not want to burn it on that.
okay. So Martov, you are pounding on the door, proclaiming that you are part of the Pathfinder Society, and you're coming on in.
Yep.
All
And I
right.
throw the doors open.
They are not opening for you. They appear to be
Like
locked.
I said, Paladin, I believe they're locked.
So
I don't know about you, but your little magic can't open doors like that.
Grumsh reaches the western side of the building. What's he doing at the edge of the roof?
He's looking to see if he sees anything over there.
Okay. So as he looks down, he sees nothing, but he does see a door slammed shut.
Okay.
So I've revealed to you there's two doors on the western side.
Yep.
One of them is a double door. The double door slammed shut.
I'm kicking the door down.
Wait, Markov, before you do that, hold on. I'm gonna move over a step, and I'm gonna put my hand on Markov's shoulder and pull in some divine energy and cast guidance. And I know I have confidence in you, Markov, and hopefully this can help you. So
Oh, thank you very much.
So
And then I proceed to kick the door in.
okay.
and I get out of the way of the door again.
Give me a strength.
Alrighty, here we go. Oh, nuts. 6 plus 4 for 10.
+1 for her guidance.
Yep, I already added that.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right. Yeah. So you kick that door, but it does not open.
That was very effective, Paladin. Now they all definitely know we're here.
I knocked on the door. They knew we were here before that. I'm gonna keep going at it.
And tried to open the door. They probably are ready.
They probably knew when we showed up here. Yeah, can I take 10?
To try and continue to force open the door.
Yeah.
if the rest of the team is okay with spending that amount of time.
10's one action. Just taking a 10.
If everyone's okay with that.
Did any of us potentially hear the door on the side?
Yes, with your perceptions, I would allow it. Yeah. Okay, so Mark Ty, you're gonna take a 10 and try and kick that door in again.
Yep.
I'm gonna, as he's doing that, I'm gonna walk over to the western side of the building and keep an eye on those sets of doors over there.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
I'm gonna walk over there too. If you said that we were able to hear it.
Yep. So Marktov, as you continue to beat on the door, it is showing signs of wear. It is a wooden door, and it does not like being forced.
Drums, go
Alrighty.
watch the back of the building in case they flee out the back.
Keep on kicking till it's broken in.
All right. That dog is barking even more viciously, and please don't ask me to do it. But
Do it.
as you continue
I forget
to,
what it sounded like.
it sounded a lot like
What does
this.
it sound like again?
Kind of like a little chihuahua, but
Sound like a gremlin eating popcorn.
yeah.
It's a weird dog in there, guys. Watch out.
I hope you recorded it that time.
I didn't, son of a.
Are you kidding?
Nice.
Ah,
Wow.
hold on 1 second.
F's in chat for the DM.
What? 1 second. Okay. There we go. Perfect.
Nice.
My boy.
Got it now. So yeah, as you take, how are you attacking this door right now? Well, how are you physically breaking this door?
Kicking it.
Kicking. All right.
So yeah, I have my shield in one hand, sword in the other hand now. I've drawn it, and I just start kicking right down the middle, right by the handles.
Okay. So you give one strong, glorious paladin kick to it, and the right-hand door busts open. And as you do, you see in front of you, let's see here, we've got one happy puppy, who is, let's see here, I'm gonna give you guys an image of happy puppy. Happy puppy looks like the one on the left, and he's pissed.
Pretty.
So what?
Yeah. You gonna say something?
I was just gonna ask you to describe that happy puppy for us.
Happy puppy is he's pretty decently sized. I mean, he maybe weighs about, I'd say, 80 pounds.
Ooh.
Pure muscle. He is showing his teeth. His jowls are dripping with saliva, and his brow is in the most vicious V it can be.
It's huge.
Yeah. The tail is, the ears are straight back, and I'm gonna have you guys roll for initiative.
Do I get to pop my held days as soon as I see the dog?
You are currently not in line of sight of the dog.
Oh, I'm sorry. I misunderstood. I thought the dog jumped as soon as the door
Nope.
bust open. The dog attacked. Okay.
That's a 14. I'm sorry, 12 plus 4 for 16.
Question: can I use a bonus from community members for initiative?
You may absolutely use a bonus from community members for initiative.
Oh, okay. Well,
Should've
I'm
said
going to
that.
use my +1 from Floop for my initiative.
Very well. Excellent.
Rigged.
Rigged.
So that's 2 on the die, +3 for 5.
That's
That's okay. You're number 3.
10 plus 1 for 11.
I have an 8 + 2 for 10.
all right. Good stuff. Good rolls. Good
I
rolls.
have a 9 + 5 for a 14.
Okay, so currently, the only two people who can see what's going on in the room based on your positions are Marktov and Shula. Marktov, you can see a little bit more than Shula can. Shula, you see the angry dog who is not moving yet, but he is looking directly at you guys. And Marktov, you see a man in the back left-hand corner as well. So,
Cool.
as we start here, The dog sits there making noises such as and and the man in the back
Somebody fed him after midnight.
the man in the back room just yells, "Get him!" And the dog lunges straight forward at you. And he's still somewhat inside the building. He is going to take a bite at you for AC 20. Does that hit?
That will hit my flat-footed.
Excellent. And he is going to do, wow, 4 plus 1 for 5. Wow. So 5 damage to you.
Ouch.
Yep. So this dog lunges forward and just bites straight into your foot that you kicked open the door with.
Death by hooch.
So with that, we are going to move on to Arcturus.
All right. I gotta do initiative for Grumsh too.
Oh, yeah, here I can. Do you want to roll it? Just roll a d20 for me.
Yeah, is it base? I'm trying to remember. I'll roll a d20. 6.
6. Okay.
I don't think he's got any modifiers. I'm looking at the sheet now.
Well, the good news is we probably won't have to worry about that for a bit.
Okay. All right. I want to run up to the door. So I'm going to run, what is that? 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 feet up to the door and try to open that door on the side, on the western side of the building.
Okay. It is currently locked.
Okay. All right. Then I'm going to 5 foot down here, and that'll be my turn. And I will hit the button to advance it to the next person's turn.
Awesome. Orion, you're up.
All right, so now I can see the dog, right?
No, you actually can't. You just see Markov's foot go through the door. It swings open, and you see him kind of struggling with his foot now. You also, you can definitely hear the noises of a dog. Pretty happy it's gotten a foot in life.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna move to here. Does that still give me an angle? Does that still give me an angle down that alleyway on the right there?
Yes, it does. And at this point, you would be able to see both the dog and the man in the corner.
All right, excellent. And I'm gonna drop daze on this dog.
Okay. I'm going to share with you the picture of the man. Okay, so you're going to drop daze on the dog?
Yes, sir.
All right, go ahead and drop it.
Can you describe that guy to us?
Yeah, I can. I'm going to let the daze resolve first, though.
Okay.
So you see Orion, as he sees the dog, his hands kind of slide together and his eyes glaze a little bit. He does this pseudo kata move, and he just kind of holds his hand out and he snaps it, and it's like a ringing sound that you kind of hear that kind of erupts around the dog.
All right. So as you channel the energy towards him, he suddenly becomes dazed. I'm going to give him that status.
And so the spell clouds the mind. Disregard. Read your spell, Tony. Clouds the mind of a humanoid creature. So apparently it doesn't work on dogs.
Oh, thank you. He suddenly realizes he's a dog. And
he shakes it off.
How
does that sound?
I snap that and I go, oh, that's right. My professor said it only works on humans. Dang it. So I wasted my turn. That's gaming, folks.
That's safe. We're learning. We're all learning.
You'll only do that once, though.
That's
right. I'll never cast that on a dog again.
Okay.
Would you like to do anything else with your turn?
Nope. I'm just going to stand there and look stupid.
Okay. Excellent. So
just do a little dance.
Feel free to advance the tracker for us.
Right.
Marktov.
All right, there's no way this dog can hit me twice. I'm going to just move on into the room right by him.
The dog is going to take an attack of opportunity on you.
Yep.
As you move around him. This is amazing. And let's see here. He is going to attack you for 5, does that hit?
That does not hit.
Okay, so he lets go of your leg. You immediately try to move past him. He goes for another bite, but can't quite keep up with you.
Alrighty, then I continue on. That is 20 feet on my movement,
Alright.
and I want to say to this man, this is a paladin action that you are interfering with. Prepare to die.
So before you stands a man who is, he's dressed in relatively nice, red velvety wardrobe. He's got blonde hair. He is holding in his hand what appears to be a wand as well. And
Ooh.
he is not, he doesn't look happy at your approach.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. He also commanded his dog to attack me, so I'm going after him.
okay. So yeah, as you approach him and say that, he just says, "Who do you even think you are?"
Markov the Collector, as I swing my sword at him.
All right.
An 11 plus 5 for 16.
That'll hit him.
Okay.
So go ahead and let's see how impressive this blow it is.
Oh, that I don't know how that
Just-
happened again.
For some
6
reason,
plus 3 for 9.
Marktov only can roll critical damage. I don't know why it happens, but
Oh, look at his sheet with you have to show. We'll figure it
yeah,
out.
that is an odd one. Let me just adjust his wounds correctly here. Okay, so a solid blow lands onto him, and he appears to be bloodied.
Awesome. Yeah, that's all my turn, so end turn.
All right, Evie. you're up.
Okay. So I'm going to. Is the dock? Is that like, like one step up and I can be up there on the side, or is that like I need to go up around to get up onto it?
It's not too high up. I mean, it's maybe like half a floor up, so you would need to either climb it or jump it.
Okay. I will. I will try to. I guess I'll try to climb it.
Okay. Give me a climb check. It's not too high, so I'm hoping you can succeed, but you never know.
I am
See what the dice say.
6.
You're so lucky that. What was your initial roll there?
It was a 1 plus a 5.
Okay. Yeah. Luckily it's like I said, it's not too high, so you're struggling. It does take a bit of time to get this, but yeah.
But I got it.
But you got it somehow.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. All right, so I get up, and I am gonna move over to right in front of that door, and I'm going to I'm gonna take my bow off my back and knock an arrow and prepare just in case anybody comes running out the door.
Okay. We are going to say, is there anything else for you?
Nope, that's it.
Perfect. All right. It is this man's turn. He is not happy with you sticking a sword into him, obviously. And as he reels from the blow, he takes a quick step back through the door behind him, just pushing it open. And as he does so, I'm going to reveal that for you.
Will this provoke?
It's a 5 foot.
Okay.
Yep. So he is going to actually then use his wand and attempt to do something to you. I just have to roll something here. So he takes his wand and he attempts to point it at you, pushing it straight forward, and nothing happens.
Magic has no effect on me.
So shut it.
We'll see about that.
And with that, it is Grumsh's turn. So Grumsh is still currently on the roof overlooking the western edge.
Grumsh is gonna run and jump off and try to land right in front of the right-handed door. And I'm gonna
Okay.
use a +1 from last week from Owner of the Cops and acrobatics, right? Or jumping?
Yeah, acrobatics.
Acrobatic
jumping.
jump.
Yeah.
All right. So that is 18 plus 11 for 29.
It is a majestic jump, like leopards jumping through trees. And he lands square in front.
As he drops to the ground, he looks at the dog in front of him. His mouth opens wide and long fangs extend from his mouth. And he just, at the back of his throat, just a very low, deep-throated growl escapes his mouth.
Can you make the noise for us? The dog responds. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, that's my turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Greatest noise ever.
It's such a chihuahua noise.
It is. It's a pretty big dog too. So Shula, it is not actually your turn because we are going to take a quick 5-minute break. But when we come back, we're going to be starting off with you. So,
Sounds good.
yeah. So thank you everyone for sticking with us for the first half of the show. We're going to take a quick break. It's a good time to get up, stretch your legs, walk around, do a little dance, get down tonight. Whatever you need to do in 5 minutes. I won't go any further into that. So I'm gonna give our break a cast, and also give our cast a break. So it's
I cast summon break.
Well, you do cast breaks, so it makes sense.
Yes,
True.
I cast break, and we will be right back. Alrighty, welcome back, everyone. We are having trouble with the scene transition. One moment. I can fix. Haha, that's much better. Thanks for sticking with us there while we got back from our break. And any of you who didn't stick around, I no longer love any of you. So just throwing it out there. But
Awesome.
We love all our community.
no, not the ones that left. Not the ones that left. I no longer love them. And my love does not come easily. So good luck getting that back. No. How you guys feeling so far?
Good.
Good?
I'm so glad to be playing, honestly.
You've mentioned that.
Yeah, me too. It's a lot of fun. I love Pathfinder.
We were playing Starfinder for a second.
For half
Yeah.
a second.
For a
there.
split second.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was a starship parked out back.
I hate it when I leave my starship just parked out back randomly.
It
You have a
happens.
starship? Can I get a ride on it?
Yeah, I mean,
I
especially
will come pick you up, Mike.
around these
Awesome.
old beat down fisheries. There's always a starship.
Yeah, I love
any-
mixing genres.
I claim the
Anybody out there
starship.
who's a parent, we can go on a trip on our favorite rocket ship, floating through the sky. Little Einsteins.
No, no.
I like it. I like
No.
it.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but there is like a spaceship and a laser pistol in Pathfinder, isn't there?
Oh, there's a lot more than just a spaceship and a laser pistol.
See, I love it. I absolutely love it. The laser pistol will probably not be making an appearance this campaign. Sorry, spoilers, but
Darn.
Man,
yeah.
there goes my idea.
Just
That was my
throwing-
whole character concept right there. I was going to
Right?
dual wheel laser pistols and a third one in my mouth and then a fourth one in Grumpsh's mouth.
Yeah, except the one that you held in your mouth was accidentally pointed at yourself. So
Ooh, new
It's okay.
character.
I'm
time.
it's okay. I've got DR 73 to laser damage.
yeah, I'm gonna turn that down. I'm gonna say you don't. So unless you're made
Aw.
of mirrors, but
What's this on the floor? A laser
Who says
pistol?
I'm not? Who says I'm
Right?
not?
you suddenly find a laser pistol.
Mine.
Yeah, just like that.
Oh, he beat me to it. I got dibs on this ship. I'm sorry. I can't be greedy.
It's going. The laser pistol's going in Markov's collection.
Yes, it probably would.
I'll be selling it later on. I won't even use it.
It is adventuring gear, I feel like. So, all right.
Alrighty.
So yeah, we're gonna get back to it. If you guys are all good, you guys good? I'm good.
I'm
good.
good. I'm
Yep.
ready to go.
It's good.
All right.
Still effervescent.
I love it.
It's time for you to. It's time for you to burn this place to the ground.
That's
Yeah.
honestly the Pathfinder way. Just burn everything.
Just burn everything.
Just burn it all.
all.
Yeah.
No, please don't. I'm in the building.
That's fine. Burn it.
That's a bonus for me at this point.
Shula's already been through fire once, so we're fine.
Yeah, I'm good for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
All right.
Quick question.
Yeah,
quick
go
question before we
She's
begin.
seen fire. She's seen
Do
rain.
do I see anything around me, as in like walls
Um,
or doorways?
it is shrouded in mist. I'm gonna open that back up before we begin here. I actually zoomed in on the map
Thanks.
a little bit for our watchers and myself, so I could not even tell that you couldn't see it. Don't worry, this is how Mike do it all the time.
Ostrims.
Good,
Yep.
good, good.
Pro streams, and I learned from him. So, all right, do you now see walls?
I now see walls and a few doorways.
Excellent. That's it's a whole new world in there, isn't it?
It's a whole
Oh,
new world.
A new fantastic point of view. No one to tell us no, or where to
Alright,
go.
Where to go?
Let's move on before we lose our
Say
audience.
We do need to be
We're
careful.
only
I mean, we sing
dreaming.
so well, we'll probably get a copyright strike. So
It's
How
true.
drunk is
Yeah.
everyone here?
it's not drunk enough.
Not.
Oh,
Just-
see,
just
we're getting
not.
cheers now for singing. So
See, it just you got to give the people what they want. Got to give the people what they want.
Uh-oh, we also got an unfollow.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's okay, it's
Cawthon
Cawthon.
I've got a song
unfollows
we
and
can sing.
follows every week, so it's fine.
Every
Yeah.
week, yeah.
he threatens
Um,
all the time.
There's a classic that I like to sing a lot, and I didn't unfortunately get to do it at karaoke. I felt a little awkward doing it.
Oh no.
It starts out with my neck, my back, and I'm not
My
going to sing
neck
the
and my
rest.
back.
Your kitty cat?
Wait, what's the rest of it? I need to know.
Actually,
I'll whisper it to you later.
you know what he did do, and he did it perfectly. He went, "Ooh, that dress so scandalous," and he went the whole thing. It was great. Yep.
All right, let's go.
Yeah. All right. So,
It's
so
not
again,
better than the Dave song.
thanks for sticking up with us through not only the break and also that very lovely awkward conversation. So, so when we last left off before the break, Grumsh had just jumped down in front of the dog. They had a growling match, and we are moving on to Shula. So go ahead, Shula.
So, Grumsh hasn't actually attacked the dog yet, right?
Correct.
No.
Okay, so if I were to kind of try to skirt around him, it would provoke an attack of opportunity.
No, because he has already used up his attack of opportunity this round. Unless he
Oh,
has
yeah.
something that allows him to take multiple attacks of opportunity. I can't say, but
Well,
I don't believe it.
I'm gonna take that chance because Marktov needs me, and I'm not just gonna let him be alone in the building. So I am going to attempt to hope that the dog is distracted enough by Grumsh so that I can get by him. Did you say that the left door was open?
It's not, but you can attempt to open it if you'd like.
Well, I mean, it was like already attempted to unlock, so I'm gonna try to. Well, I guess I'll just try to open it.
Yeah.
I guess.
It was being held shut by the other door, so now it swings
Oh,
freely.
okay.
Yep.
Got you.
Yep.
All right, so I moved 5 feet already, and then I'm gonna go right behind here so that I can be behind Marktov, but also behind that door. I don't want to just be in the open room.
So as you move past the dog, he goes, and you continue on your way.
Does he do that at me?
Well, he's just constantly doing. He's in a perpetual state of it right now. Just, I should loop the
The
sound
dog needs a
effect.
lozenge.
I should loop it, and I just keep it playing until you guys are done in this room.
You should.
That's our new
I'm
background music.
I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on Marktov.
Ooh, all right. So tell me, how do you ask for this magical event to occur?
Well, I close my eyes and I put my hand on Marktov's back and I call upon the powers of Serenre to help my comrade and my friend here, because I have no idea what to expect in this house and we're alone. So
Excellent. So as you do so, Marktov, you feel a power fill you. And
What kind of power?
I believe that gives you, what is it, +2 AC bonus?
Nintendo power.
Nintendo power.
+2 deflection bonus to AC. Yep.
Excellent.
Ooh, deflection. Oh, that's so nice.
And and how long does that last at your level?
1 minute per level.
All right, excellent. All right, so Marktov, you have the power. and
And that's the end of my turn.
we are back at the top of the order, and Angry Dog, be angry. So Angry Dog, do what Angry Dog do, and Angry Dog attack Angry Kitty. So Angry Doggy lunges at Angry Kitty, and he rolls a nat 1, and he is going to since Arcturus, you have the power of Grumsh, why don't you roll me a d20?
I cannot currently do that. Could you do it for me, please?
Wow.
Yep.
Okay. I will do it for you. It is a 7. That's not going to work for him, so I'm going to roll again. Ooh, 17. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. So as he lunges forward at Grumsh bats his head down and causes him to bite himself in the groin.
Oh my god.
The first throw punch of the game.
Oh god, he bit himself in the groin. So he has half movement speed, -4 to all actions for, let's see here, 1d6 rounds, which is 1 plus 4 rounds, so for 5 rounds. And yeah, that's where we are.
Perfect.
Did it dislodge the bone that stuck in his throat to help him,
God,
you know,
yeah, just
Doesn't sound like a
get
gremlin
that,
anymore.
that bark out?
he actually has a beautiful opera voice now, just like that. And that's the end of his turn.
What does
Arcturus.
his opera voice sound like?
Roar, roar, roar. Roar, 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 roar.
I'm experiencing some technical difficulties, but my mouse is not currently working. So
Oh,
could
no.
you move Arcturus over 20 feet behind Grumsh?
20 feet
so
into the water. Got it.
into the water,
Okay,
or
straight.
10 feet behind Grumsh. I'm sorry.
Okay. So you are going to jump over the rail to the stack?
No, I'll run. So my base 30.
Okay.
So I can run up to 120 feet.
All right.
It'll be 10 feet below Grumsh, and that'll be my turn.
Yeah, I'm not even going to count it then. 10 feet below. Boom. All right. You did it. You are 10 feet below, as I hope to put you by the end of this campaign. And,
Oh, hey-o.
and Orion, it is your turn.
That's 4 more than standard.
Yeah,
All right, so now I
wanna
see
make
this
sure no one
dog.
finds him.
Okay,
Yes.
Grumsh
You
jumps
do.
in, does his thing, and then this dog bites himself, and I'm like, what in the world is going on with this whole situation? And I'm going to cast Ray of Frost,
All
which
right.
is a spell that can affect any type of creature,
Excellent.
Ooh, he's learning.
not
You're-
just humans.
Your days at the academy have
I know.
treated you well.
That's right. The anagogic halls are paying off today.
All right.
All right, that's nat 20 plus 2 for 22, and then a confirmed, or whatever, the roll for the confirm is 6 plus 2 for 8.
Okay.
The crit was not confirmed.
All right, awesome. So, yeah, you shoot out the ray of frost directly at him, and it makes solid contact for how much damage?
For 1 plus 1 for 2. The dog is
Excellent.
wounded.
So,
So
the-
I can't. So you see me. I run my hand across my arm, across my chest, and I fire out this ice that shoots in a direct ray, and it blasts the haunches of Hooch, and it leaves a nice big freeze burn on it.
freeze a burn on him. Nice. So this dog's not having a good day. Excellent.
And that's my turn.
Marktov.
I continue to follow this man, 5 foot shifting forward, and then I'm going to sword him. I'm going to take my sword and I'm going to try to run it through his guts.
All right.
Is that my actions? Yes, that's my actions.
That
Okay,
is your
here
actions.
I go. Sword him time. A 3 plus 5 for 8.
You're a bit too hasty in your action, and that does not connect.
Dang. Alrighty. That'll be my turn.
All right, Evie.
Okay, so nobody has come out through this door yet. So I'm going to lower my arrow and lower my bow, and I'm gonna step forward and try to listen at the door to see if I can hear anybody right behind it.
All right, give me a perception check.
That is a 5 plus 6 for 11.
All right, and let's see here. I am going to roll something, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Okay. Yeah, so you listen and you don't hear anything.
Okay. I'm gonna check the door to see if oh no, wait, we already knew that somebody came out it, right?
Right.
Okay, so I'm gonna check the door and see if it's locked, and if it's not, then I'm gonna open it up slightly.
Okay. As you reach for it, it is locked.
Okay. Then I am not going to do anything, and I am going to yeah, I'll wait right there. I'm gonna ready my bow again in case somebody decides to open the door.
Okay. Excellent. All right. So, this man, he sees you attempt to stab him, and he laughs as you miss. How quaint. And he takes another step back, takes another does another little handy hand movement with his magic wand, and as he does, he is able to get it to shoot out some acid at you. And as that comes for you, oh, I don't actually know if they have it on. It's got to be on here somewhere. Sorry, 1 second. I'm just trying to find where the actual
With the damages?
Yeah, for that. I don't think they put it on there, so I'm just going to bring up the spell real quick that it is going to cast. So 1 moment, please. Okay.
So, oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead. Because I also am still looking for it.
So I couldn't take my turn a second ago, everybody, because my mouse stopped working. So I was just under my desk, unplugging my mouse and plugging it back in. Today it has been a week. It has been the week of technical difficulties.
That is
but
fantastic.
We'll get through on these pro trims.
Pro trims. Okay, so let's see here. He is going to. Oh wow. He rolled a net 20 on that, and does a 15 confirm by any chance?
Is it against touch or regular AC?
It's a ranged touch.
Then yes, it will confirm.
Okay. Awesome. So as that flies out, a bit of acid flies towards you and hits you for, let's see here. I have to roll this separately.
Just jokered you, bro.
Oh my goodness.
Joker flowered you.
Okay. It is going to hit you for 6 points of damage.
Ouch.
Yeah.
And he goes, ah!
And I am going to
That's my best
apply
joke.
that to you. All right. And he is a big smile crosses his face there. And it is on to Grumpsh's turn.
Okay. So Grumsh is seeing the threat in front of him. He you know, on his last turn he tried to intimidate him down and get this creature to back down, but unfortunately he has not. So he's going to attack him.
All right.
So he's gonna claw club like.
Okay.
So AC 5.
No good.
AC 11 plus 3 for 14.
Good.
And AC 5 plus 3 for 8.
That one is no good.
Okay. So Grumsh lunges forward at the creature and tries to bat his head away with his head and bite for the throat. And he does.
He do damage.
He do damage. Oh
No.
no, he doesn't attack apparently. Sorry.
Okay, he's just really going for it. Wow.
He's really excited.
Yeah.
So he does 3 plus 2 points for 5 points of damage.
Okay, so as he comes in with the claws, one to each side, both missing, but his bite is centered straight at the dog's throat. He lunges straight into there with his teeth, and as he chomps down into it, blood spews out, and the dog goes limp. And he is what would appear to be dead.
Aw, poor doggo.
Poor pupper.
Yeah.
Is he dead, or does he just appear it?
I
Is
mean,
he, would that mean he's
You can-
playing dead?
Oh.
I was going for a zombie thing, but that was just sad.
I mean, he looks
Be
pretty
early.
dead to you guys, but if you ever want to go over to him and check for a pulse, you may.
Can I try to handle animal?
Where are you right now?
I'm just kidding.
There it is.
Yeah. All right. Is Grumsh gonna do anything else?
You gonna taxidermy it real quick?
He is going to 5 foot in.
Okay. Excellent. Shula, your turn.
I'm gonna move 5 feet forward and check the handle on the door and try to open it quietly.
All right.
Oh no.
So as you open this door, and I am just going to need a moment. I was working on something for this, but I will finish that up real nice and quick for you. Don't you worry. And there's one more here. One more. There it is.
Anybody getting that bad feeling in the back of their neck right now?
No, it's fine.
Yep,
I
I'm getting that
potentially
feeling.
feeling in the back of my neck.
It's totally fine, guys. I wouldn't worry about it. Okay.
That's why I'm the caster in the back.
Casting done right.
I got your back.
Way back.
Way back.
All right, so I'm going to open up that room for you, and I am going to reveal some peeps here. Some peeps. And another peep.
What kind of peeps? Are they like little peeps?
It's
pink
Are
little,
they
or
like
yellow?
the yellow ones, or are they pink,
Yeah.
or
it's little
Did
peep.
you get him in your Easter basket?
Yeah,
Oh, I am definitely killing that if it's little peep.
it's little peep. It's just, wow. Okay, so there we go. You see 5 children in front of you, and they
Wow.
all look scared out of their mind upon seeing you.
Was that like a full round action to open the door?
Nope.
Or do I still get an action?
Yeah, you still have an action.
Okay. Do I see the person over in the corner from that angle?
You see 5 children in front of you.
Is
I
that
believe.
Oh, that's a child. I thought that was like a creature.
No, it's a child.
That's a scary looking child. Holy
Hey.
cow.
scary looking
It
child?
looks like
What are they? Yeah.
Jim Carrey. He looks like Jim Carrey in
Wow.
like in living color. Jim Carrey.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can you describe the children to us?
Yeah, so the children, let me see, I might even have a picture to help with this identification.
Can you explain
Oh.
Jim Carrey
Oh.
child to us?
Let's see here. Do I have I actually don't have a picture for them. Okay, so you see 5 children around you. They are dressed pretty poorly. Their clothes are somewhat torn up. They don't seem like they've been cared for well. 2 of them have hoods up, and yeah, they all kind of back up a little bit as they see the door fly open.
I try to have a calming look on my face despite being kind of unnerved myself. And I'm not going to walk into the room, but I put my hands out and I try to win them over, and I let them know that we're here to protect them, we're here to save them, maybe not. and I let them know that we're no danger to them, that we're not going to hurt them.
Okay. Roll me a diplomacy.
I would like to use my +1 from Guaman.
Yeah.
Let me know if what?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me know if I'm pronouncing that right. But I would like to use that +1.
So I was almost certain I was pronouncing it wrong, but he says he likes it better that way.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Good. And you said diplomacy?
Diplomacy.
Okay.
I cannot wait for the good caster, bad caster with Spy Kids.
That's a 13 on the die, +9 for 22.
Okay. So as you do that, they seem to react positively to that, and they seem a little less shaken by your entrance. Give me a perception as well.
Perception is an 8 on the die.
Okay, and let's see here. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn? I'd consider that your action there.
Okay, so that would be an action then, so I can't ready an action for anything.
The diplomacy and trying to calm them and everything. So yeah.
Okay, then that's the end of my turn, and I just try to look as calming as possible to the children and as non-intimidating as possible.
Good job. You've done it. You do not appear intimidating to them at all. So
Angelic.
angelic. Even,
Exactly.
yes. Arcturus, it is your turn.
It is my turn.
It is your turn.
I want to step into the building, and I'm going to step right in front of Grumsh. Do I have visibility on the guy in the corner in the corridor from here?
So when you first walked in, you saw him, but if you
Okay.
stand there, you wouldn't.
Okay, so no, I'll go in front of Grumsh, not on top.
Oh gosh.
Oh,
They're playing musical
oh.
positions right now.
Woo.
They're just shifting everywhere.
Loving this.
Yeah.
Orion is stumped. He's like, how are these people doing this?
He walks in, he goes, observe our choreographed dance. And they just
And then everyone's dazed.
Literally dazed. Literally dazed.
I'm gonna need a performance check for that if I can.
Can I do that unskilled?
Oh, my baby. Hello, my darling.
I'm gonna ready and spell in case anybody comes out into the hallway, either from the north or from the west of Shula, or Markov. I'm sorry. That door right there. Actually, no, I'm sorry. That is Shula. My fault. I'm blind. In case anybody comes out of either of those doors or the door to my there's also a door to the north of me, and there's a door on my eastern side.
There are many doors.
There are many. This is the room of many doors. So if anybody comes through any door trying to hurt us, I have a spell ready for them.
Excellent. All right. I like that plan.
Be my turn.
That was a good plan. You did it well. I'm proud of you.
Okay. You know what? That's high praise coming from you, sir.
Oh, sorry. I was being sarcastic. Did that not come through? My apologies. So yeah, Orion, you're up.
All right, so seeing out here, I'm just gonna take one last kind of glance, and then I'm just gonna mosey on in and take position on the other side of the door right there. Can I see this fella?
Oh yeah.
Actually, I'm probably blocked from Markov, am
I mean, you have clear sight on him. You can tell that he's back there.
All right, I'm gonna drop magic missile on him.
All right, let's
So
do it.
again, you see Orion move his hands, and his legs start sliding in a kata movement, and his chest kind of swells, and this serpentine arrow green casts from one hand to the next as he fires off this magic missile, and it ricochets off things as it finds its target. And it just kind of bounces through the hallway until it lands on this guy's shoulder.
Excellent. All right, let's see how much it hurts him.
And I hit him for 2 + 2 for 4.
All right, so yeah,
Right in his shoulder.
that bounces around, nails him straight in the shoulder, and he grins once more with blood dripping down from him, and he just goes,
And you see
"Ah!"
this arcane snake sticking out of him for a second, and then it just kind of fizzles away.
He's like,
That's my turn.
I hate all of you. All right. So with that, we are going to go over to one of the children here. So the child kind of comes a little bit closer, and to get a little bit better sight on you, and that's you, Shula, I'm talking about. And it kind of gazes at you, and gazes back down south to the child standing across from them, and then back to you. The other child who is closest to you comes up and says, "Lady, are you here to save us?"
Can I respond right now?
Yes, you can. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, yeah, we know what's going on here, and we know you're being held against your will. So we're gonna take care of the adults. You guys just stay put.
All right. And the child a little bit further back, kind of runs suddenly for the door to the west side, and he just stands there almost as if ready to grab for it. Markov, you are up.
Alrighty, Markov is just gonna keep on going at this guy. He's gonna grab his sword. He's gonna try to shove it through this man's chest.
The best place to shove a sword.
In the chest.
It
All right,
is.
here I go.
Oh no.
Ooh, what?
1 + 5 for 6.
Roll me a d20. You are in control of your fate.
I got a 6.
My goodness. All right. Gosh, with some of these effects, you could end up dead right now.
Wasn't a 17.
It's exciting to me.
Go for it, kill me. It's all right.
He's
First-
getting it. He's becoming a DM. He's getting it.
I have another character in mind.
Excellent. Yep. Perfect. So, you aren't gonna need it tonight, for now. You, as you reach out to gut him, you overextend, and you are stunned until the end of your next turn.
Great. End of turn.
All
Don't you
right.
hammy.
And I am going to apply the stun status. And might I say, Markov, you are looking stunning tonight.
Oh.
You're fired.
Hey, community members out
Roll
there,
for
if anybody would like to
psychic
DM a game, just you know how to get me. Get me on Discord.
Yeah, I think Dave's just getting fired right now.
I worked hard at this. It's not easy to get fired from this job.
Fair enough.
And as we move on, Evie, it is your turn.
Okay. So at this point, having waited outside the door for a little bit, I'm pretty sure that there's not going to be anybody coming through. So I'm going to
Give me a quick perception.
Okay.
It's gotta be quick, like super fast.
16.
That is enough for you to hear some commotion and some voices through the door at this point.
Okay. Yeah, I know that the door is locked though.
Mhm.
I'm going to go continue with what I was gonna do anyway. So I can hear that they're inside, but I'm gonna move over. I'm gonna hop down off the deck, and
Okay.
I'm gonna run up over to the door. 20, 30. I'm gonna do a full run, so that that'll bring me up to the doorway.
Okay. As you approach there, give me another perception check.
That is a
Ooh.
19 plus 6 for 25.
That is fantastic. I love when a roll comes out according to plan. So as
Me
you
too.
look down the hall and you see all the commotion that's unfolded in this room,
Mhm.
you particularly notice the man at the end of the hall as the man who you ran into in the alley.
Oh, that guy.
That guy. Yes.
So a look of recognition comes over my face, and I look around the room and I see the dead dog again, and I'm like, what is it with this guy and dogs?
Oh, it's a good question,
Grumsh
isn't it?
just kind of looks back and goes, hmm?
Why do there have to be dogs?
Why did that-
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
so I'm gonna kind of feel around to see if I still have the vial that I had picked up from the street when I had tried to heal the other
Mhm.
dog.
But you do indeed.
And I'm gonna just pull it out and hold it so I can, if he doesn't get his ass kicked, then I can ask him about it.
All right, excellent.
And that's gonna do it.
Righto. All right. So, so the other child in the room who hasn't done anything yet, one of the two, also moves up closer next to the other child who has approached Shula. Now, the child to the south also moves up to Shula, and he looks up at her and he goes, "Oh, thank you, miss. Thank you so much for saving us." Shula, give me a perception.
Okay.
He walks up to her and says, "Alrighty then."
Alrighty then.
That's a 13.
Okay. You recognize the voice as the voice of the child who greeted you when you first went to that orphanage.
Oh my gosh. I was actually wondering about that, and I was gonna ask about that on my turn. So interesting.
Yeah. But that is all that child is going to do. All right, so it is now the man at the end of the hallway. I guess we can call him Doggy Daddy now. I don't know. I just
Don't like that.
don't
Yeah.
like that at all.
Not
I
okay.
mean,
Nope.
don't Google it. Don't Google
Don't
it.
Google it. So he
Oh.
I want to see nopes in chat.
nope. I'll go nope on that one.
Yeah.
I needed no more convincing on that.
No, man.
So he
I'm terrible.
feeling cornered at this point, he drops his wand and he grabs his dagger out from his waist and he goes, "I'm gonna kill you if it's the last thing I do." And he takes a stab at you, Markov, for EC 13.
I just laugh while being stunned. Stun laughed.
Stun laughed. Fan. It's more like
Ha, ha, ha,
That was
ha,
frightening.
ha.
all right. Yeah,
That
he's
is
just
not
not
gonna
strong
happen.
enough to penetrate your armor there. So it is on to Grumsh's turn.
So I want to move. So Grumsh is going to move up into the corner of the room and get an eye. He wants to see into the room that Shula's in, and just so that he's going to position himself that he can see down to the southern part of the room, whereas I'm down and I can look up into the northern part of the room.
Okay.
And he's gonna, if a threat, if one of these children attack Shula or somebody else appears, then he is going to take an attack.
Give me a perception.
From Grumsh, okay.
From Grumsh, yes. A Grumpception.
That would be a 1, sir.
Okay. So anything else you'd like to do?
No, thank you.
Fantastic. Shula.
A wave of recognition and some anger just completely washes over me as I realize who these little shits are. I decide that kindness is not where I can go at this moment. So
Oh, give them the mom voice.
they're
Mom voice
getting
coming.
the mom voice, but I slowly take off my gloves and I show them my blackened, charred, shriveled hands and arms.
Okay.
And I tell them, I say, you guys, you're going to stay in this room and you're not going to cause any trouble. And you're going to do exactly what I tell you and what we tell you, or what you see right here in my hands is exactly what's going to happen to your entire body.
Wow.
And I'm going to use intimidating
'em.
and my +3 from Optimus.
Oh man.
Damn.
You mean it.
Wow.
Okay. All right.
Oof.
So that was a 4, but did it give me the +7?
What's your natural bonus to it? I'm assuming you don't
Um,
naturally have a +7.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So 4 + 7 for 11.
Okay.
Trying.
They are easily swayed, and the one closest to you begins to cry.
And for some reason,
So does Orion.
the goodness in my heart is not letting it influence my mind right now, because I know that what these kids are capable of. So that is going to be what I'm going to do. And I'm just going to stand there. I'm going to put my gloves back on after showing them, but I'm just going to keep a more intense
Stern.
eye on the children.
Okay. Fantastic. Arcturus.
I am going to I want to move up to get a better look into the move down to get a better look. So I'm going to take a 5-foot step to the south and take a look in the room and see if I see any shenanigans going on.
Which room are we talking?
The room that Shula is standing next to.
Okay. I mean, you see a child crying. You saw Shula reveal her lovely hands. Yeah, you see another child who appears to be taking a step back after seeing that.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna stay here and keep an eye on things and watch for any shenanigans.
Shenanigans. You say shenanigans one more time. Just
Shenanigans? Shenanigans?
Oh, that's it.
Shenanigans?
Oh, he sound bit it. Just you know how that makes me feel? That's how it makes me feel.
All right.
So
So I'm
mad.
gonna hold an action if I want to hold an action if anybody appears and attacks any of my newfound friends that I want to cast a spell.
Okay, awesome.
And then I will hit that button that advances it to
Yeah.
the next person.
Smash that button. Excellent.
Don't do it.
Nope, I'm not doing it.
Smash that.
Nope. No, we don't say that here. We don't say that here. But if you are watching this later on YouTube, think about it.
Think about it.
And Orion, it is
think
your
about
turn.
Right. Okay, so for some reason, I feel a chill in the room that wafted in from the west. It was really weird. I don't know what happened. And kind of shake it off. Oh boy, whatever that was. Again, I look at the guy and I was like, what's going on with Martov? All right, we're going. And he goes back into his kata, and you see his arms slide across, and this green arcane rattlesnake slides through his hands, and he fires it off again, and it shoots past Martov and bounces off the room, and I launch my first level spell into this guy's other shoulder.
All right.
Another magic missile.
I love it. Take out both of his shoulders. Let's see the damage.
That's right.
As I see this thing shoot by me, I shout, "No, no, 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 no!"
Can you do that while
You
you're
actually
stunned?
I don't know. I
It
guess
flies
so.
past you, and
All
I
right.
laughed.
1 + 2 for 3.
All right, so it hits him square into the other shoulder, and he takes it. He groans for a second, looks up, and drops to the ground.
And as when he hits the ground, the snake just arcane fizzles away.
Ooh, mysterious.
And I fix my mask up. That's my turn.
Fantastic. Good job. Oh, let's see here. Who do we have? Ah, yes. A child further away from Shula who is pretty scared from that whole thing, runs to the door to the north, but doesn't open it. He just sits in front of it because it's the corner of the room, and he crouches down. We are going to take a look at, let's see here. Which one is this? Ah, this is the crying child. He begins to weep very strongly, very loudly. It sounds a bit like, oh my gosh, what happened to your hand?
Please record that.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Please record that. I
And
want to
he
hear that played against the dog back to back for like a minute.
he steps back. Yeah, back with the dog sound. Oh man. Wait, I'm gonna make a new hit single with those sound effects. Just like that.
stand by for the dubstep remix.
What happened to your hand? Just
You don't want to know.
Oh God.
so yeah, he takes a step back while crying. And let's see here. The one nearest the door, who is reaching for it, who looked back and saw what happened, retracts his hand and goes to the desk to the south, crawls underneath it. And we are on to Marktov, who is stunned. So
I spend my full action righting myself.
excellent. You are able to do so. So we'll see you next turn. Evie.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? At this point, let's see here. He's down. He's disabled. I'm going to let you guys be off of initiative if you'd like.
Don't kill that guy. I have questions.
I have questions
too.
We all have questions, apparently.
I have questions.
I guess since I'm the closest, I'll check if he's alive.
Okay. You can give me a heal check.
Here we go. 6 minus 1 for 5. Why didn't that come through?
It did. Came
there it
through.
is.
Yeah, it came through on my side. So you reach down. He's warm. I end my statement.
Good enough for me. I'm dragging him back into this room behind me.
Okay.
He's warm.
He's warm. All right, so you're gonna drag him over. Okay.
I sheathe my sword and I pull out my sap.
Okay. As you do this, the children kind of scatter to corners of the room. The one to the south, he comes up, he comforts the one that's crying, and he goes, hey, it's okay, it's all right. And he turns to Shula and he goes, why'd you do that? Why'd you scare him like that?
Well, I needed to get your attention, and I have it now, don't I?
Yeah, but I mean, we didn't do anything to you, miss.
You kinda did, because after I talked to you guys earlier today, my pockets seemed a little bit emptier than before. So, can you answer that?
He kind of pauses for a second. He looks down. He goes, hey, look, miss, I'm really sorry about that. I didn't want to, but you see. And as he says that, he pulls out a weapon and goes to stab you. And with that, I'm gonna need initiatives.
Oh
Can
no!
Days.
What's
Can
that?
my held actions be done?
Yeah, I'll let you do that.
Okay. So
Are
let
we
me.
rolling initiative or going back to the same order?
Roll it.
Oh no. I'm gonna use my +1.
I have an 8 + 2 for 10.
Hold on.
9 plus 1 for 10.
We got 2 + 5 for 7.
I have a 9 plus 4 for 13.
Okay.
I think you roll Grumps for me, or I can roll D20.
Yeah,
I
roll
got 10
D20
plus
for me.
3 for 13.
So it's 11. I checked the sheet. He's got a plus 2. 11 plus 2 for 13.
He does indeed have a +2 thanks to his Dex mod, which I am unfamiliar with. Well, none of my characters I ever play have Dex. So,
Tech is
my Dex.
14 or whatever it is.
yeah, I just don't do it, Just it's not me, bro.
Tech's got some decks.
Yeah, my new character I rolled for a Starfinder campaign after my first one died has a little bit of Dex, but whatever. Anyway, so, okay, so I'll let you do your held action.
Okay, so Arcturus would like. Do you care which order I take them in?
What do you mean?
'Cause Arcturus had a held one and Grumsh had a held one.
Okay, let's do. Hold on, let's see. God, you guys have. Let me roll. You're gonna be first.
Okay.
Higher total, yeah.
So I'm gonna cast a spell at the feet of the child that's right in front of Shula,
Okay.
and that is going to be Grease.
Okay.
So I will draw a square.
Please do. Show me that
That-
grease lightning.
All right.
That's a
so-
unique angle.
I know, right?
Wow.
What? It won't let me fix. Oh, there we go.
Just-
So I don't think that's an actual square.
No,
there,
you're
so I want to
between-
do like that.
Okay.
That, like that, right? Yeah.
all right. So you're gonna
Um,
grease it up.
Yep. So my spell DC is 10 plus 1 plus, what is my modifier? 4. So 15.
Okay. And what is it? Is it a reflex save for them?
Oh, actually, is that a conjuration spell? Hold on.
Holding.
It is a reflex. Yep. Hold on.
Okay.
I forget. Hold on one second. Yep. I think it's a conjuration spell. I'm just double checking, because that'll be another one. Yep. So it's a 16.
Okay. Phew. Okay. So again, remind me if they fail it, they
They
fall.
fall.
Okay.
Yep.
So
Yep.
they both fall.
Okay.
And then does Grumsh want to take his action?
He does. He's gonna move up next to Shula, seeing the weapon, come out, and he's gonna move. So 5, 10, 15. Would you call going over that table in there difficult terrain, or?
No, not for Grumsh.
Okay.
Grumsh is
Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 down, and he's gonna try and take a bite at the guy as he goes down.
okay. Show me the money.
He is going to bite him in the face for AC 9.
Oof, no good.
Okay. With a mighty roar in frustration, he kind of nudges Shula and trying to get kind of encourage her to get out of the way.
All
And
right.
that's my turn. I can't do it on Grumsh. So
Yeah, no, I got you.
Yeah.
I gotta move the initiative tracker anyway.
What does Grump sound like? What's
Please.
his roar like?
Please, Mike, go ahead.
What
Tell
is
us.
this roar like? You sure you want to
Yeah.
do this?
Oh yeah, and understand what you do
Yeah,
right
definitely.
now lasts the entire campaign.
It lasts the entire campaign. Okay.
This is to be the
Be
sound.
sure to record it.
This is for posterity, so
Mhm.
Try to be accurate.
Nice.
Not bad. Not
That's
bad.
pretty good. Pretty good. Impressed.
Not bad.
Mm.
All right.
Impressed.
Hopefully, our viewers still have.
I mean,
ears.
it's not, but it's still pretty good.
Yeah,
It's
you
still
know.
pretty good.
Don't worry. We'll work
Yeah,
on
that
it
was
with you.
that's
Yeah.
a good one.
We'll keep it. All right. So the child in the corner sees what just happened. He is also the one that kind of glanced around before, and he suddenly stands up to his feet, grabs a pitchfork that's resting near him, and he goes, "This is for my brother," and he throws it straight at the child who pulled the knife on you, and it wails him
Ooh.
straight in the face, blinding him.
Oh.
So
Oh.
I am going to give him the blinded status. Where is he? Here we go.
Like a pitchfork he did this with?
Yep. Yes, he did. All right,
It's a
so,
great throw.
so he is
Michael
blinded.
Myers type shit.
And let's see here. Whose turn is it now? This child is slipping around in the grease. He is going to attempt to stand up. Does he need to roll another reflex for that in the grease?
He does. If he ends, okay, so
If he ends his turn, okay. So he can stand up, and then
he can. No. If he stands up, he's going to make an acrobatics check to do so, I believe. But he can crawl out of the grease. He can crawl, without having to make a save.
too bad. He's attempting to stand, and he does.
Okay.
So he is going to move towards the door to the west, and that is going to be his turn. Arcturus.
So seeing, which one is the one that threw the pitchfork at him?
He is in the northwest corner of the room. He's the furthest
Okay.
from you.
Can I try to figure out, essentially, if all these kids are abandoning this other guy? Can I try to like read the scene?
I'm not sure how you would do that besides the information I've given you.
Okay, but if I was so like, if are there any looks on the kids' faces that might indicate that they hate this guy, or is it just that one person?
The one in the corner definitely seems to hate him, thus the throwing a pitchfork at his face. But the others seem to be cowering in fear mostly, or trying to get away.
All right, so I'm going to yell, none of you interfere, and we won't hurt you.
Okay, they seem receptive to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's all I want to do.
Okay. Everyone give me a perception.
20 plus 6 for 26.
Nice.
Nice.
I got an 11.
18 minus 1 for 17.
Nice.
15 plus 9 for 24.
Oh, good.
18 plus 2 for 20.
Good. Anyone who rolled over a 10 notices that now that this child who is rolling around on the floor in grease and blinded by a pitchfork and all these other terrible things that have happened to him, a bit of his garments that were covering him have started to kind of reveal his face and everything. And you notice that this isn't really a child at all. As a matter of fact, you think that it is more of a gnome.
Ha.
I know it.
Interesting.
Did you say I gnome it? Oh.
Yeah.
And this
It's
is
Pasha.
why he fits in with this group.
Puns are bad.
It's Pasha Pook.
Just pulling my hood over my head. I'm done. All right. You guys can continue the game without me.
And several thousand tons of gold fall from the ceiling.
Wow. Along with some
And
rocks.
we all collect it, and we go home happily ever after.
And there was much rejoice.
And there was much rejoicing. And as such, Shula, it is your turn.
So I get the message from Grumph, and I'm gonna move back here, and I scream out, "He's not a child!" As I'm pointing back at the one that's laying in the grease, in case anybody can't see him.
Okay.
And I put my hand on top of Grumph, and I pet him. And as I'm petting him, I'm
Aw.
going to channel guidance and give him a +1.
Okay. Yeah. So you're gonna ask your god for some guidance to grant Grumsh some guidance.
Yeah,
Excellent.
especially now that we know that that's not a child, I feel like Serenre will be significantly less angry at me for being okay with his death. So
I agree, actually.
for that.
If I was going to play the role of Serenre, I would agree. So, yes.
So I'm hoping that she will help in guiding Grumph to take care of this
All right.
not child.
Excellent. So yeah, Grumsh gets a +1 to the next attack or skill roll or whatever kind of roll Grumsh want to do. So
Can he roll to clean his fur at this point?
at this point, no, you're gonna have to wait for his turn. Speaking of which, it is Grumsh's turn.
Nice.
He's gonna 5-foot step up.
Okay.
And so it's on a single. It's a single attack, right? Or a single skill check.
Yes, correct.
Okay. All right. So this guy is still prone.
Yes.
Okay, so I get a +4 to hit as well.
Mhm.
So
I'm feeling good about this.
alrighty. So Grumsh is going to look down at him on the ground. His jaw kind of like opens wide, and it's almost like you guys can see a smile on his face, and and he's going to
boy.
lunge at him on the ground and try to bite him and claw him. Okay, so AC
Oh my
5 + 8 for 13,
Yes, that's gonna work.
4 + 5 for 9,
It's no good.
and 6 + 8 for 14.
That is good.
Alright.
Is he prone? He's prone, right?
He's prone, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so it's gonna be +4 to all of those.
Yep.
I think you already put it in.
I already added it in. So,
Oh,
Yep.
my bad.
yeah. Well, thank you, you dirty
Yeah.
paladin, for helping me out.
His actual rolls
I'm
were
trying.
5, 4, 6. So yeah.
So, as he lunges forward, his left claw comes and rakes across the guy's face for. I'm attacking again.
Wow.
Sorry.
For 16 damn. Wow. I didn't know you had an attack that does a
for
d20.
5 + 2 for 7 damage,
Okay, yes. Smacks
And
him
then-
across the face.
and then is gonna lunge for his chest with a bite. I apologize. That was. Oh, it's the same damage anyway. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, you have a claw and a bite that hits, I
Oh.
believe.
6 + 2 for 8.
Nice, solid. So yeah, he is just having his way with this like a
And
like a
then he-
play toy.
He's all like nom, 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 nom,
As
much like the dog was.
as Grumsh tears into this gnome, he realizes it's not actually a gnome. He realizes it's a small thermonuclear device, and it explodes. So yeah. Oh well. Bye,
Grumsh
Grumsh.
doesn't know what
GG,
that is.
everybody.
Nuclear device.
Yeah. So yeah, he's having a good old time just tearing into this guy that is slipping around on the ground. And I assume that is all he is going to do.
Yeah.
I say that's all as if, like like he didn't do much, but yeah. Let's see here. We have our child in the southeast corner who is seeing this happen and runs terrified to the door, unlocking
Shit,
it.
I don't blame him.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, and he unlocks that door in the process.
Well, don't run too far away. I got a fireball for you.
Jeez.
Not the
We're
children.
having.
Catch, kids.
Oh, God, I was gonna say something that could be
Don't
taken
kill children, please.
wrong. It is going to be the man on the ground's turn, and oh boy, he's not really sure what to do, but he is going to attempt to stand up, and with all of his might, he tries to get a footing here, and he is it's not your DC, right? It's just
No, it is.
is it? Okay, so then yeah,
You know what? I'll look at the spell because I want to double check because I haven't used it on offensive in a while.
okay.
So we can be sure.
The details of Greece always just slip through my mind.
Oh,
Well, there was this lady and this guy, and they met in the summer, and there was like some summer loving going on. And then they left, and she ended up going to his school, and then there was a lot of singing and dancing going on, a car race, and then at the end of it, they got back together, and there was some more summer loving.
Oh, like Star Wars. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. With Sauron
Yeah.
and Harry Potter, and
That's
and
true.
they fought
And
to.
Spock.
Yes.
Yeah.
They all joined forces to find the Holy Grail. if I remember right.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure they flew around in the Starship Enterprise.
They did.
That's right. That's right.
Seems
And they
legit.
wrote our text.
Yes.
Decider.
Yeah.
So it says that to move through the grease, they need a DC 10 acrobatics check.
To move
so
through.
I'm gonna assume, and you can make the judgment, and this is your call, but I would say that's the same thing for them to get up, right?
Okay. Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, if it requires a 10, 10 makes sense. In that case, he stands up, and I'm sorry.
An attack of opportunity.
Yeah, go for it.
Grumsh is gonna try to as he gets him up, he's gonna try to swipe at with his paw again and try to put him back down in the grease.
All right.
So he is gonna bite him for AC 22.
Wow. Oh, well done.
gracious.
That will hit.
Okay. All right. And he is going to bite him with a paw for 8 points of damage.
All right. So as he comes at him, as he stands up, Grumsh sees the opportunity and quickly bats him down, and blood spews from his face to the side, and he drops limp. And with that, I am going to say we are off initiative, and the children immediately flee out the door, running full speed.
Grumsh, stop grab one of those children.
God.
Don't hurt him. Don't hurt him. Just grab one of those kids.
All right.
I want to help too. I'm gonna run out of the door and see if I can run out and around to just tell them to stop.
Okay. They are. Hold on. Let me just check their speed real quick. All right.
I'm doing the same thing for Grumsh right now. I think it's I don't remember. It's 30. Oh, 40. It's base 40.
Okay. So as they run, Grumsh is able to catch up to the rearmost one. The other three flee, and they are. I'm just gonna move. It's gonna look like I'm dunking them in the water, but I'm just moving them off the map. I swear I am not drowning the children. Okay. I'm just moving them there.
They wouldn't even stop even after I yelled at them.
Nope. They ran. And they're as fast as you, Shula. So
They're just running away, screaming, "The hands! The hands!"
the hands.
At least it worked.
Yeah.
And then the other thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dispel my grease. So
Okay. Oh, good call. That's a very good call. Okay, so Grumsh catches up to one child there, and he gets ahead of him.
Yeah.
And the child freezes.
all right, stay put. He won't hurt you.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna catch up there too.
I want to try to convince this kid that we're not going to hurt him. We need to talk to him and get some information. I want to be like, it's okay. We understand that, you guys stayed out of the fight, but we need to talk to you. We need to get some information from you.
Oh, okay. I'll tell you what I know.
Well, first of all, are there any other adults in the house?
Yeah, I'm staying right here to cover
For the
Martov and Evie for these doors.
Do either of you have any rope?
So the child's gonna answer the question of if there's any more adults.
Nope.
So he just goes, yeah, there's a couple of them.
Are they in the back there?
There's I don't know where they are right now, but usually Giggles is around somewhere, and there's Yargan, and that was, thank you for killing Hookshanks. He killed my brother.
Why don't you go? Do you know who? Is it Valoran? Is that
Zalara.
Zalara. Do you know who Zalara is?
I don't think so. I've never heard of that name.
Can you hide for a little bit until we come out? We'd like to talk to you further.
I don't. Is it gonna be safe here? I don't know. They're always watching. They're always hurting us.
Yeah.
Well, we're
I
trying
put
to
my
stop
arm
that.
around him and try to calm him down and let him know that even though we're powerful and we're not going to do anything to him.
I want to try to convince him to stick around in a safe spot until we come out.
Yeah, I was gonna say anyone who wants to try and like calm him or convince him to stick around, give me diplomacy.
I'm gonna use.
I'm just looking at me like, where's my book?
I'm gonna use
13.
my +1, Gary.
13 plus 8 for 21.
Okay, wow. Let's see here.
I got 14
Ooh.
plus 9 for 23.
Okay, so you both tell him, you know, what the plan is, and you mean him no harm. Shula, you're calming him down. He kind of stops his sniffles for a minute, and he goes, "Okay, I can do this. I could do this for Eric. Okay."
Do it for Eric, and we'll help you get vengeance for Eric.
I'll believe it. You can believe that we're gonna get vengeance for Eric.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And if you guys,
Orion's not showing a whole lot of emotions, but Tony is like, "Oh, we're gonna just kill everything. Don't worry, kid. We got your back. Don't even worry about it, little buddy. We're gonna kill everything."
I want to while we're doing that, I want to walk back into the other room, and I just want to wave people into me, like come in close.
Yeah,
so
we
I'm
need
gonna
to
walk
let
back.
everyone know.
Yeah, so
Do
I'm
you
gonna
have
walk back in
rope?
this room, and I'm gonna wave everybody in close, and I'm gonna put my finger over my mouth, like quiet.
so I believe Markov has asked several times if anyone has rope.
Yeah.
I
I
have
have rope.
All right. Evie has rope. You were in the room with me. I want to haul this man onto the chair that's like right to the south of me, and grab the rope, tie him up to the chair.
Okay, we can
yeah,
do that.
I'll let you use my rope.
I'm also just assuming he's alive. I'm not 100% sure. He's warm.
He's warm. That's something.
I want to so I want to wave people in, specifically Orion, Markov, and Evie.
As you walked away, the child goes, Where should I hide? Where should I go?"
What's the on the floor in that room where Grumsh is?
Okay, so there's like a pool of water that the actually, I don't know if I ever gave you the description for this room since so much commotion happened. And I think it'll help you identify what's going on. So the stink in this room is a mixture of fish and sweat. It's enough to make the eyes water. To the east, a large wooden trough holds a hideous mound of half rancid fish, seaweed, and brine. Filthy river water and fish blood stained the floor around this trough. A pair of wooden chutes lead from this trough through holes in the eastern wall into a larger room beyond. I don't know why it says east. The directions in the description don't match up with the alignment.
They
of the
don't have
map.
it oriented, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
just so you know.
Okay.
North apparently is to the left, so just so you're aware. So yeah, a pair of wooden chutes lead from this trough through the holes in the northern, I'll say, wall into this larger room beyond. To the west, a desk and chair sit in one corner, while a tall cabinet sits in the other.
Oh, a tall cabinet. That's perfect. Child
Nice.
size.
Child size, yeah, slightly smaller than a child, slightly taller than a child. Yeah.
So I want to lead him back into the room here, and have him go inside of the tall cabinet.
Okay.
And just let him know I will personally come back for you when everything is taken care of and everything's going to be okay. And we're going to avenge your brother's death and save you from this existence.
Okay.
Should I roll diplomacy again?
No, you're good. He reluctantly agrees and gets in the cabinet. Please don't leave me.
All right.
I'm gonna go in this room and I want to get right next to Arcturus, and I want to whisper in his ear and ask if we should lock the cabinet, lock him in the cabinet. I'll say, I got him in the cabinet. Should we keep him in there?
Yes. Yeah, you do that, and I'll tell these guys what's going on. And I'm talking in really whispered tones.
Do we have anything would work?
No.
Decider, the cabinet, is it like two handles on the outside?
Yeah,
that you open towards?
like two doors. They open, they swing wide as they close. There's handles that you could, like, if you wanted to put something through it or
That's
tie
what I was
it
gonna say.
together.
I'm gonna cut off a couple feet of rope for her, and you can just go around it so that it can't open.
All right. So you are going to tie the child into the cabinet.
I don't think that's a good idea. What if something happens and we can't get back to the child?
You don't,
Well, and like, here's the thing too. Like, if you're trying to be inconspicuous, you want the cabinet to look totally normal. If you tie it shut, people are gonna know there's something in there.
Exactly.
So,
Do you want them to go
then
to
if we
the
die,
cabinet
we can't let
first?
the kid out. But you can do what you like. I'm just
Look, I just had a little kid try to stab me, little kid. So I'm feeling a little nervous about these kids right now. I think,
oh,
I don't know,
yes,
I'm worried.
Jill, I think you should secure them. I got to tell these guys what's going on quickly, because there's threats in the building, and I want to whisper it. So I need.
I figured there was.
Okay. So I want to pull everybody in close, and then I want to do something else after that. I want to pull everybody in and say, I'm gonna try in like very stealthily, very low tone. The kid outside said there was more adults in this building, so there's more threats in here. So we gotta deal with this quick, and we gotta continue to search this building. And then I want to rifle the guy's packs who's tied to the chair. I want to search him.
Okay, sure. Let me check him real quick. Let me give him my own little pat down. Let's see here. He, there it is. All right, so that's where it is. I found the attack. All right. Of course it would be on his items. That makes sense. So yeah, as you rifle through his stuff, you find, let's see here. Let me see if I could put it into the
A book.
You don't find any of your own personal belongings on him, but you do find a couple acid flasks, some crossbow bolts, a light crossbow, a dagger, a let's see here, some leather armor as well. It's not in his bag. He's wearing that.
Yeah, he's just wearing it. Okay.
But you do find a brass key and an iron key.
Is there a wand?
The wand he dropped in that hallway, if you remember correctly.
I do not. That's why I asked.
Yeah.
Apparently I failed. Can I cast detect magic? And I want to make sure the his belongings and the wand are in that direction. So even if I have to step back this way and towards the eastern wall and do it back towards going into the other direction towards almost towards like that trough of water.
I'm sorry, what did you want to do?
Attack magic.
Oh, okay. Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
So yeah, you do not detect any magical presences. Oh, well, actually you're heading from where you are to there, the cone. Yeah, the cone would detect it. Detect one thing.
Okay.
And you're gonna continue, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you detect one magical presence northwest of you.
Okay.
About 20 feet away.
Do I feel like it's coming from the direction of that hallway right there?
You might say so.
Okay. I'm gonna drop my concentration and say,
Ray of Frost.
So what are you doing?
I'm readying a Ray of Frost.
Right, readying. Okay.
And while they're searching everything, I'm just gonna I'm on the ready in case any of these doors blows open. I'm gonna pop whatever comes out.
Okay.
I'm
it's a bad
gonna say to the guys, if I can open that door from here, maybe we can take them by surprise.
Okay, but first, I am very injured.
I happen to be able to help with that. So
Weird. The paladin's injured.
All
It's
right,
not like
so
you
I'm
were
gonna-
taking shots.
I handled my business.
You were outside half the fight.
Yes,
Channel energy.
setting you
I'm
up
going
for
to
the
channel
win.
energy. I'm going to I'm not sure how that works since that's new or it's something that you put in.
Oh, I think she used the offensive one,
Okay.
Dave.
So the way channel energy works is you're using it to heal.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's going to affect everyone in a 30-foot radius. I believe you did take selective channeling, yes?
Oh yeah, I know how channel energy works.
Okay.
It's just when you added it to Fantasy Grounds.
Yeah. Okay. So all you have to do
I don't know
is
how
you
that works.
expand the icon, and then you'll see like a heal or a damage. You're just gonna roll the heal.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm going to, I guess, exclude Yargan. I don't know if he's even.
How do you
that's
know
even,
his
like, a
name?
thing.
What is going on?
Whoops. I mean, the man
The man. All right. Doggy daddy.
and the dog.
Don't Google it.
Anybody
Don't
that's
Google
on
it.
the ground, incapacitated, I am
Okay.
excluding.
Okay. All right, and roll your heal. So, as you channel energy, the healing energy of Seren Ray, it emanates from you, and anyone who is in the area, which is all of you, may heal for 5 if you are injured.
Great job.
Oh, look.
Let's see. Marktov, how are you feeling?
I mean, it's still pretty painful. I think I'm good for now, but if we get into a fight, you may have to heal me in the middle of it.
No problem.
All right. Everyone, roll me a perception.
12 plus 6 for 18.
19.
3 minus 1 for 2.
2 plus 9 for 11.
13 plus 2 for 15, and then 1 for Grumsh.
Grumsh. Wow. Let's go,
Busy
Grumsh.
taking-
Grumsh is occupied by that pool of water right there.
So, anyone who rolled over a 15, hears a voice in the distance go, all right, 3, 2, 1. And we are going to end tonight's session of
I
Tabletop
knew
Tavern
it.
2.
Scumbag.
Uh,
Scumbag.
Whoa, freeze them all.
Does that mean
Everybody get some freezer burn.
surprise round?
What'd you say?
Does that mean we get a surprise round because we heard it?
I don't know. Or maybe you just won't be affected by a surprise round. I don't know.
Oh.
Who knows?
Or maybe it could be a friend and it was somebody coming to help us. Not that I
Or
think that's actually true, but
Maybe a deep-voiced child is learning to count.
That's probably it.
Pubescence.
Yeah.
that seems the most realistic, yeah.
Pubescent arithmetic.
So how did you guys feel about that episode? Now let's get everyone's opinion one by one. We shouldn't change up the order now, so we're gonna change it up. And Dice Barbarian, tell me your thoughts and Orion's thoughts.
My thoughts are I had a blast. Great time, guys. A lot of laughs, chat. You guys singing songs and stuff. Like, you guys are cool. You guys should give yourself a hand. You deserve it. Really
Get a
good
hand from
people.
me, that's for sure.
Yeah. And a great time. Orion is I don't know, he's a little like caught up. Like I said, like if you think what the gentleman I mentioned from Indiana Jones, none of the names escapes me. I think it said before.
Oh yeah.
And he's kind of like flustered because he doesn't really know what's going on because he kind of got dropped into this thing, and it's way different than this regulated normal life that he has. Very regimented, and it's like running through a city, and kids are getting affected, and this beast is summoned from the hoary nether regions or whatever the heck. Like we don't know what's going on, and so so he's a little much for him right now. He's keeping track and trying to stay on task.
He's a little wizard in a big world.
That's right. Man, it's a little bit much for me now, but I'm here for my friends.
Thank you. Let's head on to Manda. How are you doing, and how is Shula doing?
I'm doing great. I'm glad that we have finally found this location.
Yeah.
I mean, finally made it to the location. And as far as Shula's concerned, wow. Roller coaster of emotions tonight. It's really hard being a good person sometimes. and this is actually my first time playing a good character, so I have to think a lot differently because I really just wanted to like blast the hell out of those children. I have to remember that my deity would be very upset with me about that.
If you had done that, my jaw would have just dropped, and I would have been like, okay, that's all right.
I was not prepared for this.
No, I would not have been prepared for that. Oh,
Very
I mean,
conspicuous.
Would have made him enemy of Markov.
yeah.
Right. Yeah. No, but I have to think a little bit more carefully before
Where you
I
kill
make
everything in sight.
Yes. So
I would not have pinned you for this type of player.
but yeah, so it's, you know, Shula really does try to find the good in everybody. She does look at children as innocent and good. So it's, you know, she's not naive, but still it's upsetting to her when this happens, when the kids, you know, obviously that one not kid trying to like shank her. So it's just she's just constantly shaking her head and being disappointed at these turn of events.
Yeah, you handled it pretty well. I mean, you did get a little stern with them, but I think it was, you know, warranted. So
Yeah, it was necessary.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right. Mike, tell me what is on your mind and what is on Grumpsh's mind. I don't care about your character.
Well, my mind, I'm not smart, so there's nothing on my mind.
Oh, okay.
Money is.
And
Money's on my mind.
Oh no.
Oh, Tony. So it's interesting, you know, coming together with a party, you know, on new party. There's always that you gotta find your flow, and it's I think it's coming together with this party really well. I think people are following, and you know, they're finding their character, they're finding their roles early on, and I'm working to flesh mine out how I want, and I want to take some time with it. You know, it's going to be pretty you know, in depth. So
Yeah.
I'm having fun with that from a player's standpoint. And I'm going to say it again. I enjoy playing and not having the DM. So there we go.
It is
as
fun,
far as my
isn't it?
character, it is, you know, just be able to take the weight off sometimes and just sit down, show up, and have fun with some really fucking rad people is a plus in my book. It's like therapy.
Yeah,
So it's
Yeah.
group therapy,
Yes.
guys.
Yes.
And with this community who are absolutely amazing to us, it's a wonderful thing. So thank you guys. From Arcturus' standpoint, he is trying to take he's moving towards his goal in the city, which, you know, we're not going to reveal, but he is trying to recover this item that is really important to him, to his, you know, very important to him sentimentally, and he's trying to make his way in this big city. He arrives here on the first day, and it's eventful, and it's just a lot going on. He didn't know how people would react when Grumsh arrived, because that's been a point of contention in his life, and
Well, no one killed you, so that's a plus.
no one killed me. No one tried. It would have been bad.
Well, he's
but
got that machine, Grumsh. Goodness gracious.
yeah,
That's a machine, man.
yeah. He's my bud. He protects me. So it's there's a very tight bond between Arcturus and Grumsh, and I hope to portray that well in the upcoming next 3-4 years of Tabletop Tavern 2. So thank you, Decider. I hate you.
No, thank you. I also hate you, but you know,
Okay. All right,
it
I'll
comes
go with
from a deep place
Of hate.
of hate. Yes.
Of hate.
Our wonderful removed disc playing the role of Markov. How are the two of your personalities feeling today?
The two of my personalities are feeling great. I can sum everything up with the last note that I wrote on this sheet of paper. It's just one word. It says you.
You.
That's it.
You. What do you mean
Does
by
it say
that?
Y-O-U or like just the letter U?
No, Y-O-U. I forgot why I wrote that. But it just says you.
Was there like an F in front of it, or like?
Nope. No, it's a dash because I write in bullet points. and then
You.
just you.
Okay, that's
So I
fascinating.
love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you have stats for us. I'll let you go over that after I get your opinion and your characters.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, like, I think we're all meshing really well. I love that. I love that Arcturus is giving Mark Tuff a little bit of ribbon. I think it's fun. He'll snap back eventually, but
Oh boy.
for now he doesn't quite know everything that's going on. But yeah, he's just following, doing a job. Honestly, he's hurt, but
Yeah.
he thinks he can take it.
Do you want to tell people how close to death you came?
Yeah, I was 2 HP away from being 0.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I'd
3
like
hit
you.
points. Now I've been unconscious.
I'd like you to know that when that guy actually got his wand to work and it crit you, he rolled for max damage.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. Oh, you
I know how spells work in this game.
Yeah. I just wanted to make it clear. I just rolled it and I was like, oh, okay. So this is
Oh.
how it's happening. Yep. So
I'm sorry,
Yep.
you've seen Shula's perception rolls. She was not aware you were.
yeah,
Sorry.
she wasn't even
Yeah.
aware you were there.
I vanished.
Yep.
I got dissolved by that acid. Yeah, I'm having a blast. It's a lot of fun.
Good. I'm
Good.
glad.
Yep.
That makes me happy. We'll come back to you on the stats real quick. I want to hear from Luna.
Hi.
Hi.
So yeah, I want to get the chance to talk to this guy a little more about the dog and why bother killing the dog and what's the point of that? Not
I
the
wanna
dog
know
from tonight.
I want to know
but
as
the dog
well.
from last week. Yeah,
I'm curious.
I would like to know why he decided killing a dog was a good idea. Let's
I want to
see.
save the other dog.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, I understand why we had to get rid of this one because like
Yeah.
that was gonna kill somebody, but the other one, it's just a dog. But no, I have to agree with a lot of what Mike said. Just about everybody really finding their character. Early on, and Tony saying too. Just about everybody really starting to gel together and everything. And so that's the hard part about going last is everything I wanted to say has already been said. So,
Copycat.
I know. Sorry, you stole it from me.
Oh, God. Quaman just brought up a great point about
Like a child
that
in the
dog-
city of Cordoba.
that poor dog. He bit himself in the junk, and then a cat just mauled him to death. It just.
I know.
just
That
what
must have been
way.
a traumatic death for him.
What an embarrassing way to
Oh,
go
That
For a
poor
dog to go
doggo.
out.
for a dog.
Yeah. Yep. Poor puppy.
for a distraction.
But yeah, Evie's a little upset that she didn't get to really participate in the fight at all. But at the same time, she's kind of okay with it because she couldn't quite reconcile herself to attacking kids. So,
Yeah.
so she was
Yeah,
a
that was
little
a
like,
tough one.
eh.
I can't
I was
guarantee.
struggling with that one.
I can't guarantee that you'll encounter more combats throughout this this campaign, but I have a feeling you might encounter more combats through this campaign.
I
Huh.
was feeling
Are you
like there's
sure?
a chance that we might.
I mean,
Are you sure?
we've had one episode that was entirely RP. We've had a second episode that was like 50-50. I mean, we're at a 25% rate right
Well,
now for battles.
The thing is, Dave, is will
Mhm.
run into combat. Whether or not you're here when it happens, that's a whole other story.
We'll fight each other if we have
I
to.
mean, will, no matter what, the cast will be here.
All right, you guys have at it.
Go
I'm fine
Lord
with
of the
this.
Flies on Dave.
Roll initiative, everyone.
Yep. Thank you, Luna.
As long as Grumsh isn't involved, I'm down.
Yeah. Just don't let him summon. That's all. Piece of cake.
Yeah, right.
Disc.
Every time I go to summon, he just walks over and he's like,
Yeah,
slaps
just-
my hand.
Stop it. Don't do it.
Disc,
That would be
I have a big question for you, but I want you to save it as the last stat given, which I want to know who's number one tonight. But I'll let you read that stat last. What else you got for us?
All right. So I didn't keep track of live rolls, but I'll get them by
That's
the end
okay.
of the night. But I personally today rolled 3 nat 20s,
Yeah, damn.
a nat 1, and a critical miss on an attack roll. Those are 2 different rolls, by the way. I guess I'm gonna be skipping that one because reasons.
Okay.
Let's see. Arcturus looks like you rolled 1 nat 1. Grumsh was summoned 1 time. Grumsh got a nat 20. Grumsh got 2 nat 1s and 2 kills.
Grumsh is MVP.
Yep.
MVP.
Yep.
Orion, I believe that's just 1 nat 1 from you. And Shula got no nat 1s and no nat 20s. That
Wow. Hey.
The curse has been
Hey, I
lifted.
told you we made the offering. You're good now.
It worked. We did it, guys.
So I think that means that Marktov, you're number 1.
well, no, I'm number 20. I saved the best for last. Evie. She got 1 nat 20, but rolled a total of 2 nat 1s, which is the
Ooh.
most out of any humanoid player, tied with Grumsh. So you are number 1.
You're number 1. You're number 1.
Number ones, please.
Yay.
Give it a, number ones, folks.
Yay.
Congratulations on your new title.
Thanks.
Wear it well.
I'll wear it with pride.
We should all make a number 1 sign, and if you're the one from the week before, you get to put it in your background somewhere. Or we
Oh
can
my
make
God,
a
I'll
that's
just-
graphic for it.
hilarious.
I'll just-
Designer, we
yeah,
can
I'll just
make a
change-
graphic.
I'll just change
Yeah.
your background. That's fine.
Change your background,
Yeah.
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 Perfect.
That's
I
cool.
like it.
So keep an eye out for that next week as our wonderful Yvette Evie wears the number 1 in the background.
Cone
So-
of shame. Cone of
I
shame.
also
Cone of
just
shame.
updated my name in the Discord server, so it says Luna parentheses Edabrick/Evie's number 1.
Nice.
Yes.
So yeah, if you guys enjoyed tonight's show, then awesome is what we were going for. So I'm so happy you did. If you didn't, let us know. You know what you didn't like about it. Our Discord is open to anyone and everyone. Feel free to hop in there. We also have a survey form, right? Do we have a link to that we could drop in chat?
I can drop it in chat. Yep.
Excellent. Yeah. So we also have a little survey that you can fill out. Let us know how you think we did. We have a couple other shows on this channel, just a couple, and
Do we?
it's really picked up over the past like month. So we've doubled the amount of shows we have, which is fantastic. We have on Sunday Tabletop Tavern 1, the predecessor to this campaign. The inferior.
What time is that show run? This
it
side or 12?
used to run at 9 p.m. Eastern times, but now at our new and improved time, it is 8 p.m. Eastern time on
Nice.
Sundays. So check us out. I'll be a player and
Sunday.
Sunday. Oh wait, I can do that. Sunday. There we go.
Shenanigans?
Hmm.
Shenanigans?
Where's the Did we get rid
Oh
of
no,
the
no ums, no none of that. So we've got so that's Sunday. Monday at you guys, what time do you, I'm always confused.
They're
What time is
9.
that? It's at 9. Okay, is that the only show that's at 9 now?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay, so Neural Nexus Zero, which is a awesome cyberpunk current like 1980s cyberpunk themed campaign set in Boston, run by our wonderful Mike here, and that is it's a really cool show.
It's a really cool show.
I often
Mhm.
find myself going, I don't have time to watch this, and then I just watch it anyway. So it draws my attention, hooks me in. So check that out on Mondays at 9 p.m. Eastern time. We have obviously this show Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern time, and we have Tales from the Tavern tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Luna
Who runs that show?
Luna does. And Luna, do you have any?
Yeah, she does.
Do you have any information for who might be on tomorrow?
I do. I have a few people from a lot of different communities actually coming tomorrow. I have so it'll be me and then actually people from 5 different communities coming
Wow,
on
That's
tomorrow.
That's rad.
That's
new
amazing.
nerds. Like
Yep.
meeting new nerds.
Yep. So it'll be great. Some of them do like D&D podcasts. A couple of them do streams. And yeah, it's great because they're all people that I was connected to through previous guests of the show. So when I reached out to them and said, "Hey, who do you know that might be interested?" They reached out to their connections and said, like, "Oh my gosh, you've got to do this show. It's a ton of fun." And they all came back and said, yeah, absolutely. So I've actually booked out. I've got 5 people scheduled for tomorrow. I've already got 4 people scheduled for next week.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so it's really starting to take off. It's very exciting.
Yeah, check that out tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern time, right here on the How I Nerd channel.
Another, just a caveat to that is if any of the community would like to see somebody on that show, please reach out to any of the moderators and staff of the How I Nerd community, and we'll try to make that happen. You know, we one of our first biggest guests was somebody that was suggested to me by Owner of the Cops, member of our community, and he volunteered to come on. Guy has 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, and he came on and he talked nerd with us for a couple hours. So
and he was the nicest guy.
He's the nicest guy. Yeah, he was awesome, completely awesome. So
yeah,
yeah. If you guys have any suggestions, please drop them in the suggestion box in our Discord, and we'll love to try to get that done for you guys. So
yeah,
absolutely. Also, too, I love to make sure that we get to have people from our community come on now and then too. So if you love, you know, to do TTRPGs, want to come on and talk nerdy, you know, by all means, reach out to me. Let me know. You know, like Decider said, we're every Thursday night at 8 p.m. And I love it when we can bring people in from the community too, because it just kind of helps us, you know, get to know each other a little better, and you know, really gives us a chance to showcase all the cool stuff that you guys get to do too.
We look at you guys like a family, like our extended family. Like this has been an adventure for all of us over the last year, and it's only more content's coming, and we love you guys, and we couldn't do this without you.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of the love, I think it's time to spread the love, right?
It is.
It is.
And do you have a target for us?
This is whoever you'd like to do.
Whoever I'd like to do. Oh God.
Oh boy, that's
I don't have that ready.
That's a loaded statement.
Yeah.
If we're looking in the let's see if anybody on the stream team's on first.
It's a good call.
Nope.
See anyone?
And then let's look in the Dungeons and Dragons category.
That's the game we play. We like Dungeons Dragons.
Perception Studios is on.
All right.
They are.
Yeah, they are.
Hey, they're always
Somebody made a
fun.
joke about that in
go see
the
Cucumber.
chat today, by the way.
Yes, we did see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, one last thing I'd like to mention, if I can, Decider, if that's okay.
I'll allow it.
You'll allow it? Okay. All right. So guys, we if you can't join us live, you can always find all our media on howinerd.com. Also, today we went live with the Neural Nexus podcast, and then this show will be live as our third podcast starting next week. People have lives, and we realize you all can't be with us here every time we're live for every different show, especially we have 4 shows a week. So it's a great way to get caught up or stay in touch and with the story. So if that's your thing, check us out on podcast. We're waiting for the feed to feed over to iTunes for Neural Nexus 0, but Tabletop Tavern is on every podcast app of your choice. Check it out. Give us a follow. As smaller content creators like this, it does a lot for us. Just a simple like or comment. So thank you guys, and Decider.
Yeah. And we will see you guys next week. So take care.
Bye, guys.
Bye bye.
Bye guys. Thank you again. Thank you everybody.